She looks she's been using that bleach lightning stuff. Like they bleach her skin and stuff. Looks
Yeah,
lighter.
she's been eating it. Um, this is the official trailer for the HBO Max picked up show.
Dear HBO Max, I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson. When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe
When I learned she wasn't a whore.
if there is one thing the internet is that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. Well, at least Judy's still white. Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking. Hello, Velma.
Velma dink me.
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
That's the mystery. Solve it quick, because I'm in your house.
A serial killer calling from inside my house? Yes, that's a classic, and that's my point. Why change anything when the classics all still work, right? Wait, you're inside my house?
Hard pass.
What the hell is this?
So they made it like, is she black or is she brown?
Well, she's Mindy Kaling, basically.
What is that? Is she like Indian or something?
Yeah, like shit in the street Indian.
All right, yeah.
Shit in the middle of the street Indian.
Yo, that's
So-
talking here.
The street shitters.
So
So and then,
black.
is Scooby a pit bull?
I think they transitioned him to a cat. Don't tell Matt.
And what about Fred? He's the oppressor. He's the colonizer.
Yeah, he's just a white piece of shit. I won't get any lines.
So Daphne got them the seppuku eyes or whatever.
Yeah, Fred raped her as a joke.
What are they gonna do with Daphne then? She's the white one out. Is she the ally?
Ninja.
Evil white woman.
Man, this is gonna be a hard pass. I don't think it's gonna work, but they can try it.
Black cop.
So she's not. I thought it was black Velma, but I guess it's Indian Velma. Curry Velma.
We defunding the police.
She's working in a call center.
Yeah, she's doing scams.
Yeah, and they made her like a homosexual, right? In this one, and that's her girlfriend. Look at her. Damn, her glasses fogged up.
Yeah, so that was just a show she was a lesbian, basically.
Gross, dude.
And then they made Shaggy is the stoner with no job. What's up, my dog? What's up, Scoob?
And they did.
Instead of Zoinks, he says she.
Bussin', fam.
Where my
Bussin', fam. For real.
Where my Scooby snack? My Scooby. I can't even say the fucking word. Scooby
Scooby
Skacks.
snacks on squad, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
Nigga can't even get a snack around here.
Where the snacks at?
Chill with the N-bombs, bro. Seriously, bro.
You got like the Scooby snacks are Takis. Some rap chips. Cardi B rap chips.
What's funny, in any of the clips, there was no Scooby.
Okay, when I looked it up, I don't think they have the rights to Scooby or Shaggy. That's why this dude is Norville.
Oh, God.
So I don't get it. If Scooby's not in it, what's the point? They'll have some fake, they'll have some like knockoff though.
Mindy Kaling's like one of those people that they just keep around Hollywood like forever and ever and ever and ever. Just never.
She's
stops.
like the Amy Schumer, but the minority one or something.
Yeah. Like she used to be in The Office, but like isn't the shit that's funny.
Yeah, not funny. Any other good colored jokes here? that we missed? Velma orders when I worked at Pizza Hut, the Indian people would all come in and order vegetable. Can I get vegetable pizza? All vegetable and Fanta. Orange Fanta. They wanted Fanta. Like, dude, we don't have Fanta. And they'd be like, strawberry Fanta? No, we don't have Fanta at all, dude.
Veggie with Nazi soda, please.
Vegetable. That's how they said it.
Some
Indians
hummus.
are funny, man. Indians are funny.
Pizza.
All right, man. What's up with Kanye? I saw Kanye was trending. I know Davey was all over it. Davey was like, "Oh, anti-Semitism!" Click, 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 click. He was there.
Let me get my channel nuked real quick. So Kanye did an interview with Tucker Carlson. That interview, he brings up multiple things. Clinton's trying to get him to push the shot. And he starts talking about like Jared Kushner, like personally, and then starts talking about like how these Jews have no skills. Building.
How dare he?
Hey, he said it.
Yeah. What an anti-Semite, man.
Oh, they're all over him. He's locked from his Insta, Meta, and Twitter at this point.
All of these things that
Make it big.
Jared, somehow doesn't get enough credit for with his work. What is it? His work in Israel or his work in what is this? You know where he made these peace treaties? Where was that? Do you know the facts on this right here? So I'm like,
Well, I think that was between Israel and some of the Arab nations.
Tucker's like,
it was to make money.
Yeah, that's Alex Stein.
I don't know, is that heavy-handed to put on this platform?
Yay and Tucker.
That's your
Yeet.
opinion. Censorship is.
Okay, thank you. And I just think that that's what they're about, is making money. I don't think that they have the ability to make anything on their own. I think they're born into money. And all of these things.
I think the born into money comment first got him in the hot water. So he was like vaguely saying things on in this interview, but really he was getting into it on Instagram with like Puff Daddy. He was getting into it with a lot of people.
oh, Puff Daddy was defending the shekels or what?
Yeah, did he like hit him up like, yo, we need to have a face-to-face? And Kanye messaged him back like, whatever Jew told you to message me this, just tell them to stop.
That's funny.
What's with the
Stage,
flashes?
but funny.
Hold on here.
What's with the what?
It's just like the screen flashes.
It's not flashing for me.
Epilepsy.
And a friend of mine told me that Chris and Kim had called him because he had influence inside.
Yeah, this dude was married to the biggest puppet in the game.
Yeah.
And had called him.
So he's full of shit no matter what.
This is
to get him to influence people to take the vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
And
There goes the stream. It was nice knowing you guys.
I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to state that's a flat statement. But it was wild that I didn't know how close.
Why does he talk like a woman?
To the Clintons.
Well, you look pretty close there, bud. Up in the background. But yeah, he was basically saying that they would hit up Kim. They would never hit him up to try to get them both to push the thing publicly and loudly. But now
Did he question the event in Germany yet?
He hasn't gotten there yet.
He hasn't gotten
but
that far yet.
I think he's a week away.
He's next week. He'll be out with like the little stash, just the tiny one.
Yeah, and it'll be white. Too.
Yeah.
He's gonna bleach it white.
He needs
He
to do
got-
the Sammy Sosa and just bleach his skin. That'd be funny.
Did you, man? Davey, did you see the he had like a fashion line thing. It looked like they were all walking on a giant turd. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that one. What
It was some
sparked this
like
whole thing, how he got the interview, was because he came out with the White Lives Matter shirt, which is just cringe as hell.
no, but he did some other fashion line thing. I think it was for Balenciaga. It looks like they're all walking on a giant turd, man. You got to pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Just like
You
a
don't want his
Kanye
computer to explode.
giant turd.
And his computer's got fucking AIDS, man. If you can't run Telegram, bro, it's just
This
AIDS.
dude, this dude has like a LimeWire computer.
Like, dude, you've been downloading like Soldier Boy virus songs for like a year straight, bro.
What kind of shit are you really downloading when
Yeah,
you go
man, what's going
when you go
on?
missing for a week?
Oh, Davey Dark Web over here, man. What's going on, man? Your fucking your computer is fucking. You can't run Telegram, seriously? Shit.
Gee.
Dude, if I wanted to use Telegram, which is gonna be slower and it's dumber and the video player is worse, like it was a bad idea on your part.
Dude, Telegram, like a budget phone can run Telegram if your computer can't run Telegram.
Yeah,
Problem.
yeah, that's
Have
a
it-
problem, bro. You got too
I
much
have it on
fucking.
there and on my phone.
You got too much black porn on your fucking computer, bro.
He's got the Velma porn.
That's true. I am looking for if anybody has new Velma phone porn. So the ADL actually like names him and goes after him, saying the behavior exhibited by Kanye is deeply troubling, dangerous, anti-Semitic. There's no excuse. He was pushing white supremacy, which is just funny. Classic anti-Semitism about Jewish power, especially with the platform he has. What's funny is the ADL works with Twitter, so they can say who gets banned and who doesn't get banned. And they work with Facebook and all the other ones, PayPal.
I think it's all a big distraction just so that people don't focus on the adult Happy Meals being sold out. They needed to run a distraction. They're like, shit, what do we do?
Oh, why is he soy faced, bro? Everywhere he's just soy jacked up. Oh, that's where
That was a good soy jack right there.
That's where the Zog rod goes in, bro. Zog rod goes
On
in
payday,
the soy jacks.
every payday they make a deposit there and then they make a deposit in his bank.
That's right.
I bet how much you want to bet,
There.
dude. All these rappers know about the J for sure, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this
I heard
yeah,
that even on the radio, there's like a little baby, one of his songs. He says, "I'm getting money like one of them J's."
Yeah, no, they know.
Yeah,
who
they
their
know.
daddy is.
They know. That's why they're not going to speak out though, because
They know.
that's
They know
who
who
cashes
daddy
the
is.
check.
I mean, Kanye signed many dotted lines for J's, but
They know
at
where-
this
they
point,
know where that
Kanye
good
West
daddy trickles from.
Instagram, Twitter accounts restricted after criticism over anti-Semitic posts. That's
Who's gonna free him?
Yeah.
You know,
I
Ron
gotta find
DeSantis wants to fight him now. That's what I heard.
We're gonna find the poop fucking Runway
Yeah, find the
walk.
poop. Search the poop.
I gotta find the poop, bro. Find the poop. Well, let me find this shit somewhere.
Kanye poo.
Kanye West
I found it on a Telegram somewhere. Let me find it.
through fashion
Tin on the telegram.
Oh,
Telegram.
Telegram's where it's at, man. It's easy, man. No bullshit.
Well, boomers are on it, so it can't be that fucking hard.
Yeah, if boomers can do it, you can do
Right,
it.
it's
okay?
like
Croco,
QAnon, fucking
if
central.
boomers can do it, you can do it too. Easy.
It's like a motivational
Yeah,
t-shirt.
again, I have. Nope, that's not it.
He's wearing the Michelin Man code. Is that back in style now?
Kanye poop. I'll have to search it like
I think I
that.
got it. Kanye makes Runway debut as a model in.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man. Pull it
Let's
up,
see it.
Jamie. Pull it up. Jamie, pull it up. There we go. I'll full screen that one. This is toilet bowl earth meta right here.
Speak it into existence.
No, man. This is just what happens, bro.
Computer's struggling on that Twitter link, man. Computer's like, spot me.
Yeah, dude. This is poop. This is poop fetish, man. This is sodomy right here.
This toilet bowl.
This is
Why does it
toilet,
look like
man.
CGI or something? Looks like a computer.
It's poop, man. This is
He
poop
called the
worship
shit
right
poop.
here. This is poop worship right here, bro. Full screen that. Yeah, let's get closer to the poop. Not intimate enough with it yet. Look at that.
Did this little white bitch go through it?
Is that a woman?
Who knows nowadays?
That's fashion nowadays. You just walk in fucking mud with a fucking
Some
Kevlar
SWAT gear.
vest or something. Is night vision, is that in style yet? That's what they're gonna be
I
wearing
don't know.
next.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up.
Kevlar vest
Tell me
because you got to wear it to school.
Get your SWAT meets. But one of the funniest videos, you know, Michael Rappaport.
No,
Yeah. Well, if you see him, you might know him. He's really annoying Jewish guy.
oh yeah, I know this guy.
He's one of the citrus people, bro.
Oh,
Why does
he's
he look like powder? Yo, he looks like powder in this video. Watch it, man.
Like powder all grown up. Like this is powder now. You feel old yet?
Yeah, y'all seen that video? Y'all seen that movie? It's powder grown up, bro. This
he
is
did play
predictive
like a voice
programming.
of business though, right? Like Remy or something.
Kanye West.
No, he had to pull the chain out. He had
Yeah.
to pull the chain out in the video.
Oh, he
Pull it
gets
out.
full into the 6 million, the whole 9 yards.
He tucks it in when he walks by the Black Israelites at the bus station.
DEFCON anything. With the Jews, we know about that. DEFCON 5, 6 million. We know all about that. You working on the design for the new Yeezy Jewish space lasers? You're on some Marjorie Taylor Greene, Charlottesville. The Jews will not replace us. I defended you. Prick, you dusty prick. You look dusty. That's never going to be fashionably acceptable. Get the dust out of your beard. Take a shower, okay? I don't care what you're on or what you're on. Take a shower. I was there. I defended you when Pistol Pete Davidson was sugar dicking your wife. But this is unacceptable, okay? You creep, you. And you're not going to be president. I know you think you're going to manifest things. You're never. I'm going to be the one to tell you to break the heart of your dream. You're never going to be president.
Is this like soap opera for adults?
I think so. I'm just like picturing like when they all said that about Trump. I think he said the same thing about Trump too.
Now Trump or Kanye, I've talked about this before, man. So if anybody knows what the hell I'm talking about, leave it comment in the chat. But I think it was on Twitter. I'm not sure. That years ago there was a dude that had all like the gematria and predictive programming and all that was saying Kanye was going to be the one to give Donald Trump the head wound. And I've never been able to find it ever since then. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about, leave a comment. Hello? You guys ditched me, man.
Ah, what's up, man? I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Damn.
I gotta pee, man. You know, fuck, these Michelob Ultras kill me.
All right, let's just get back to the clips.
You got some clips? You got more Kanye?
Nah, there's really not much. Like the gist of the story is he did the Tucker interview. Now he's just going to be called anti-Semitic forever. He's getting booted off a couple platforms.
And then,
Yeah. So,
and then Elon Musk will come back and reinstate him. They'll be like,
the
oh,
woes of the
this platform is a hate platform.
What am I supposed to like feel something for some fucking music star on the main stage? Like whatever, dude. Who cares?
I think you're supposed to be like, yeah, man, he's just like us.
Oh,
Married to
he's
the
just
biggest
like
puppet in the
literally
game.
me.
I just look
just
at it
like me.
like entertainment. Just like entertaining.
Am I supposed to feel something for this idiot? Like who gives a shit? Fuck you, dude.
Do you feel
Whatever.
something?
Feel all types of things, Croco, man.
Feel some type of way.
Feel some things, bro. Feel a type of way, bro. I'm gonna rap about it.
Tim, do you gotta shave your fucking hands? Look at your hands. Holy shit, bro.
Bro, you know I got hopping knuckles out here, bro. You know I
Damn,
got these
bro.
hopping knuckles out here. Oh, this is how we live in the desert, bro. What do you think? Man? This is how
Holy
we do
shit,
it.
bro. I ain't even gonna ask if you got a hairy back. Looking at your fucking hands, you already know.
No hair on the back, bro. That's I can show you that.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to trust me on my word on that.
Just
That's
hair.
on the front. When I take my shirt off, I'm already wearing a sweater. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Got some bear skin rug or what?
Yeah, dude. I'm already Beartaria is on my chest, bro. Like that's what it is.
Damn, bro.
The bench ready for him.
It's not even really like that, man. Y'all trying to body shame me right now, man. It's just kind of toxic right now.
Just cornrow that shit, dude, right in your chest.
Yo, cornrow.
Roll some cornrows all the way down, bro.
Bussin', dog. Bussin'.
That would be that shit, dude.
Someone said hairier than Karen B.
No, Karen, I don't want Karen B's nasty ass anywhere near me, bro. She dusty. Talk about that. I don't want her near my delicious hair, bro.
That's Staveley's girl. Back off. Real quick, before we go on, I just want to say shout out. We got Davey Crocco over on the point tonight. Where did they find you, Davey Crocco?
Odyssey, BitChute, Crocco News on YouTube.
Throw out the Twitter.
At Unreal Crocco.
That's where you can keep up because he's always banned. And then throw out the, what is it called? Cash App. This stream is sponsored by Cash App.
Nah, Drew should get the donations.
Where's the donos at, bro?
Dono.
Speaking of
all donos to Davey Crocco something on Cash App.
Speaking of donos, man,
Super
they
chat.
started fucking me on the stream the other night.
Hold on. We also got tinfoil straitjacket and his cat's butthole. I saw the cat creeping up to the camera right now from behind. It's gonna jump up and scare you. I knew it. I saw it creeping on you.
The cat replaced Steven.
Yeah. A worthy replacement.
You got anything you want to shout out to and channel? Anything?
No.
I saw you drunk on live with EBT last night.
Shout out to EBT last night for triggering me for 3 hours straight.
Go find that stream before it gets taken down on EBT's page.
It's gone, man. I had to get that rid of it. You know, I'm trying to stay employed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
I feel you. A little too far.
I'm
Drew. ChuckBodyLN.com. Go follow me everywhere. That's it. All right, back to the links. We bored you enough.
Grab that merch.
We're boring. More links, bro.
Still got PayPal, right?
I do.
Did you see that?
Not after this stream tonight.
Well, did you see that whole thing where people they came out and said they're going to fine people $2,500?
Yeah, I saw that. They're gonna PayPal's gonna fine you $2,500. Well, I ain't got it, so you can try.
Then they walked it back like an hour later.
Oh, did they? I just saw the headline that said that they did try to say that.
Like in that time, like thousands of people like boycott PayPal. They all got rid of their PayPals.
I feel like no one does that. They just hashtag that. They're like #boycott PayPal, and then they never do. Like when Cuties, remember everyone's like #boycott Netflix, and it's still running strong. All these people are like, Netflix is so broke. Everyone left. They're broke. It's over. Like their stock goes down by like $1, and the valuation of the company goes down like millions of dollars. They're like, see, they lost $400 million. Like, no, they didn't.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're battling against a blue pill fucking mob. So, what are you gonna do?
Right.
I mean, the best you can do is for yourself and for your family. It's like, fuck, I'm not gonna listen to this or subscribe to this trash. So. Okay.
I mean, you should have already been there before they were bringing Cuties out. You should have already been kicked the damn Netflix. I mean, I guess if that's what it takes to little twerking, whatever the hell year-olds it was, if that's what it takes to get you off there.
For some people it does. I mean, for some people it has to get to that point where they have to draw a line. Some people are just like, no, that's okay, and I'm gonna still deal with it. Like, but whatever.
All right, this is a short clip. Vice tried to make a sympathy piece about reintegrating sex offenders into society, and then the show ended with this.
We all out here in this world,
Just niggas.
and we all gotta make it happen, and ain't nothing stopping me. So like,
Shit, I gotta rape somebody.
That's archaics.
Oh, it's Black Archaics. It's Honey Bun Archaics right here.
His penis to our producer.
Honey Bun ass dick right here.
It say he showed our penis to the producer. Is that what it said?
Said after this recording.
Yeah,
As soon as he was done, he was like, "Hey, girl, check this out."
Interview.
Yeah,
She sent a
because
picture
it's
of
nice.
his penis to
I
our
think they're
producer.
gonna fucking do that. Clicks and shit. Like,
Said Monopoly Man on his shirt. Zoom in. Is there a monocle?
with the monocle.
Yeah. What does it say? It says old money or something like that. It looks like he's got a monocle to me. It's hard to tell.
Oh, I don't know.
The black. When is the Monopoly Man gonna become black?
A lot of Israeli colors on that shirt. That's for sure.
That's true.
Mandela shirt right there.
See the
100 proofs.
Mandula oblongata, bro.
All right.
Next.
whoosh,
Yep.
whoosh, whoosh. That's the sound for next. The turning of a page. Whoosh.
I got it.
Where's Grace at, man?
She's in my DMs.
She stood up EBT, bro.
All right, here's Joe. Corn Pop Biden. You ain't black, fat.
Raised in the Puerto Rican community at home politically, and so we came here for a long time, both for business and pleasures.
So Joe's Puerto Rican now. He's claimed to be black Puerto Rican.
He says you ain't black if you don't vote for him.
That's true. You ain't a real black. You don't vote for Joe Biden.
So now he's
That's
Puerto
correct.
Rican. Every week he's got some new crazy shit he says. I swear he just says this shit to trigger these Trump tards, and they're just raging. There's one dude I follow on YouTube. I met him in real life. He's this old ass boomer dude, and he's like the biggest Trump tard. And he's always raging on his YouTube community tab anytime like Biden has a little gaffe or something. He's just like a super long post raging about it. Like these people love it. They love to hate him.
I'm not like even close to the one clip yet, but I do have to ask.
Wait, we're zooming into D's feet right now. She got them shits off real quick.
I can't see him. Screenshot that.
We missed it, man. We missed it.
No. Very bad, man. Very, very bad. Very bad, man.
That cat's creeping. That cat's ready to make a special appearance. I can see him.
The feet
This cat's just
deceive.
leaving me alone, man. This is D's cat. It's not my cat.
A cat's trying to get some shine on the camera.
New co-host.
Yeah. What's this one?
I'm just gonna let this play out.
Oh, shit.
Rap House TV. I think it's already going to be a shit show.
So you got an Arab behind the
No,
bulletproof glass.
this is the content of their character series by Croco.
Let me get a khaki bucket, bro. Hey, big bro, you look like a bitch. I look like a what? I said you look like a bitch. Whoa, cheat my leak. What's up? Hold on. What's up? I like it. What? Stop playing with me, boy. Oh, right. Get up.
Hold on. I gotta dig through my hands to get my gun out. I'm gonna put it on the counter.
I'm literally just playing with you. I swear to God, I'm
Just
playing
shows
with you.
he brandishes it.
Black Ray, boy. Stop playing. I'm sorry, man. It's literally a whole joke. I'm sorry. You have a good one, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, come here. I bet you won't come here when I sound bad, dude. It's literally a joke. I swear to God, it's a whole joke. I'm sorry, man. You have a good one.
It's not a joke. It's a whole joke.
Yeah, exactly.
The joke is he's just talking shit to every customer, and then he acts like he doesn't.
Bro, shut your bitch ass up. What? Smack the fuck out your goof ass. What?
Make him react. Yeah,
Hey, big bro, chill, bro.
Hey, man.
On the phone.
I'm in here every day buying Funyun, man.
No, I'm on the phone. I ain't talking to you, bro.
All I need is my motherfucking blunt, bro.
Big dog, I'm on the phone.
Low influence motherfuckers, bro.
Let me catch your ass when you get off, bro. I know what
I be supporting this business every day.
Buy a $1 blunt every day.
I'm gonna buy that Swisher blunt.
Oh, fucking God, Tux, way too fucking much. Shut up! Please shut up!
Are you talking to me?
Please shut the fuck up. You're not repeating my fucking self.
Bro.
Oh my
You're
God.
real fast and be being disrespectful as fuck.
Who? No. I'm not talking to you.
I just asked you who you talking to.
I wasn't talking.
Shut the fuck up.
Who you talking to?
I'm not talking to you. I'm on the phone, bro.
What phone? What phone? Where
It's
your
right
phone?
there.
I don't have fun, babe. I don't
No, no, I'm
Rap,
not.
motherfucker, I'm tired of you.
This guy's,
talking that shit, man.
I wasn't talking to you.
Respect, see all her money.
You're
No,
behind
no,
the glass. They can't do shit.
I was really not talking to
I ain't
you.
trying to hear
I'm on the phone, man.
I asked you.
Yo, stop. Hey, don't do that,
This is the
bro.
best part right here. This is the best part right here.
Yo,
So George Floyd gets his bananas. George Floyd gets his bananas.
Damn, he took the produce and bread. He's gonna make a banana sandwich. Hopefully, he has peanut butter.
Yeah, he's making an Elvis sandwich. He's gonna shit himself and die.
It's the only thing he wanted. He went with that.
Pro tip for all the smokers: that if it does have the bulletproof glass, when you go in the convenience store, that's where you buy your blunts because they're always the freshest. You go to some suburban shit or something, them shits are stale like 3 months old.
You're a blunt
It's a
expert.
fact, man. That's really good advice, man.
You get the wet, fresh ones from those gas stations.
See, on these streams, you get really holistic advice here. Fresh blunts, like
Fresh blunt.
blind fresh blunts. Yeah,
What you be smoking?
I don't be smoking. I don't smoke that satanic fucking trash.
Sober.
Devil's lettuce.
I'll drink some fucking delicious beer though.
I've smoked my whole life. I'm just done now.
Yeah, you know,
Who's this? Who's this?
Grace, what's up, Grace?
Hey, what's up?
Who's this?
It's Grace Thorp.
Oh, great. So I see you're the one with the crazy dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, her dad.
I seen
cool, man.
I seen your dad on Crucible. He was eating that Andrew dude up, and Andrew thought he was slick and beating him up. And Andrew was making a fool of himself.
Yeah, that was a rough debate.
That was a rough one.
Huh?
That was a rough one because they were like being so like even all the people in the chat were being so like nasty
Look
to
at
you
Davey.
and your dad.
Look at Davey.
It was
He's
awful.
I know. Rachel called me a piece of shit like my dad.
Yeah, like stuff. It was like stuff like professing Christians shouldn't say in a chat. And I drink and I'm a kind of a fuck up, but people shouldn't be saying that in like the chat like that. It was really nasty to see. So it was awful.
Yeah, it was kind of intense for our like first thing or whatever. It was like literally his first time ever debating online or whatever, but whatever.
You debate Michael Jones?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
How'd that fare for him?
Well, I guess I would be biased, but I think he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's a job.
The one show I watched was the one where you go into the Owen interview.
Oh yeah. That one got a lot of views. I think because like I don't know. I mean, we're just starting this streaming stuff, so.
EBT sent you an invite here?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. The thing about the Michael Jones debate was like I think he may have sort of I saw somebody chatting that he kind of lets loose on smaller channels. So
that's some bullshit.
Like,
how many subscribers do you have?
We only have like 100 and.
Oh, come okay. Maybe? Shout out the channel right now. There's 4,000 people in the chat right now.
Okay,
no pressure. No pressure.
No, it's good. It's Ben Thorp, aka Abel, is kind of like difficult, but it's Abel, ABEL, and we do stuff about like I don't know, religion and like YouTubers and stuff, and we have a stream every Tuesday to Friday at 5 p.m. EST.
And your mom's part of it too, right?
Yeah. She does well. My mom does the streams on Monday. She usually like does reactions to stuff, and then me and my mom have something on Fridays where we do like Feminine Friday, which I know is not the most original name, but we go over sort of. I don't know. It's turned into the Hormaxer Friday for some reason, but
I saw
don't know
that
if you guys know
thumbnail,
who
but I
that
didn't
is.
click it. Can you give a quick rundown of what that was? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. Who is that? I don't know who that Hormaxer dude is.
He's
Very
he's this black pill guy on YouTube, I guess. And we saw him on the Crucible because we were watching a debate, and he wasn't. It actually wasn't the Crucible; it was on Alex Playing with Fire's channel, but he was on there. And anyways, my mom started watching his stream because she kind of thought he was interesting or something, and then we reacted to. We like analyzed him on Feminine Fridays, and then he analyzed us analyzing him, and then he came on our stream, and then I went on his stream, and I was kind of trying to tell him like, this whole thing. I don't know if you know what like the black pill is, but you guys probably do, right?
Yeah, we explain it in case the viewers don't know, but
I think what it is the black pill is this idea that that like unattractive men really have no chance with women, so they just it's sort of like men are being oppressed in society, so what men need to do is kind of turn women into sexual objects and kind of like use them instead of women using men. Something like that. It's incoherent, but
right.
Anyways, I did think like, I think it's just an overreaction to feminism. So I went on his stream to kind of say like, all this like he's gross and he's going to freak out cuz I called him gross or whatever, but he is gross. So I went on there to just kind of say like, look, I agree with you that feminism is bad, but like you realize you're making the case for feminism, right? Like you're saying that all men are obsessed with his sex, and whatever. It's just ridiculous. But
was he like a creep to you at all or anything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Davey's gonna do the same thing to you tonight. He's gonna be a big creep. No, I'm just kidding. Davey's a gentleman.
It was I mean it was intense. I was kind of trying to make the point like like women shouldn't kind of be afraid of the internet, because like I could go on there and click off if I wanted to, but I was kind of trying to make a point to him, but he just kept saying creepy stuff, and I don't know. If you've ever seen his channel, you know that that's all he does, so I kind of walked into that, but anyways.
And then your mom reacted to it. That's the one I saw. I saw your mom reacting to it, but I didn't really watch it. I just saw the thumbnail.
Oh, she's gonna react to it on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Or tomorrow at 5.
I thought it already happened. And then, do you want to talk any trash about the Crucible while you're here? we love to dog on the Crucible, Andrew.
Oh man.
I think you should have your name on the channel.
Who? My dad?
You should have your name on your channel.
Oh, well, it's mainly my dad's channel, but I'm just sort of like the co-host to his streams, but then I just do my thing on Friday, so I don't know, it just kind of naturally evolved that way.
It's called like the Thorps.
I like the family thing. It's very cool. I like
it's wholesome.
Family affair. It's a family affair.
Thank you.
Now back to talking shit about Andrew from Crucible.
Yeah, fuck that dude. That dude sucks. Dude. I really doubt he's an actual Orthodox Christian at all. I really doubt it.
Yeah, well, he's he had me on randomly on the e-girl debate. I don't know, but it was nice that he had me on because I was like a total nobody. But they did this thing like, oh, women shut up. Then they booted me off the panel a bunch of times. And then they were like, okay, come back on.
Hilarious.
And then they called me a whore or whatever, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's weird that he says these things like, women should not do things like men. And, there was one video you posted about his wife being like a gun instructor.
Yeah,
like,
that is true. I stand by that. He has wives. He has rules that apply to all women except his wife. That's not fair.
It's weird. It completely blew his shit. I think he's just like, I don't know. He just wants to be a heel for attention or something. I don't know.
I saw he did a way too long stream with Ethan.
Did I watch his stream with Ethan?
he just did a way too long stream, and then at some point someone caught on the screen that he had like a divorce agreement document on the screen.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's right. Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't hear about that.
He just
Oh
tried to
yeah,
la-
so he
tried to
he was
laugh
on
it off.
he was on Cozy with Ethan Ralph, you know, because you know Ethan Ralph is like his daddy or something because he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I saw a little bit of that, but it was so long that I couldn't.
he gets so
keep
giddy
watching
when
it.
he's if you watch the stream you can see this dude just like getting so giddy like, oh, this guy's giving me attention, because you know Ethan Ralph is like a big streamer or whatever. He brings in a lot of people.
That's Davies
And,
boy.
yeah, apparently there's some one of the Ethan sleuths like saw like a tab about divorce proceedings. And
on
yeah,
his like on his laptop, like screen sharing.
Yeah, he was screen sharing something because I guess he was showing some video, some really terrible boomer edit about Destiny. But
that was really bad.
So bad.
I saw that and I was like, the one where he was in the car. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like, was that supposed to be funny? I missed it, you know. But yeah, so somebody caught it. Somebody caught it when he was screen sharing, and yeah, it looks pretty bad, man.
Davies,
it's also like.
No, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, like
you go
ahead. Also, like Andrew's like, he was very when Ethan asked him about if they were doing the "who's more Christian than you" thing, he was like, "Oh, I was Protestant before I was." Andrew was like, "I was Protestant before I was Orthodox," you know, blah blah blah, completely omitting that he was a Freemason for 2 years.
Once a Freemason, always a Freemason.
Which is like something huge, and me and EDT got in the chat.
What do you mean? Like, you mean Protestants are Freemasons? What do you mean?
No, what I'm saying is like when the accusation Andrew had against Ethan was like, oh, you know, like what were you before that, blah blah blah. But Ethan was like, well, what were you before you were Orthodox? You know what I mean, you were something else, blase.
Yeah.
But Andrew was just like, oh, I was just Protestant before I was Orthodox. And he completely omitting the fact that he was a Freemason for 2 years, which is weird.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you know? How do you know that?
It's lying by omission, is what he was doing. You're not being forthcoming with like your spiritual life or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the debate they had about like it was called lunatics on the internet, but it was like against Gnostics basically?
No.
Well, they had these two guys on there who like claimed to be like higher spiritual beings than Christians, and
you're talking
I would just say,
with Spirit Man.
yeah, Spirit Man, yeah.
Spirit Man and the other dude that didn't say anything for the entire time. That was weird.
Yeah.
And then he started saying really weird like self-deletion like stuff.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
you guys watch some weird ass channels.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a weird place, man. It's a weird place.
I'm like weirdly addicted though. I have to watch what they post. I don't know why.
Someone in our live stream on Sunday or whatever the other night said that the internet debates is like the Jerry Springer of the internet. And I was like, yes.
You mean on the Crucible or just in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Crucible is more like Jenny Jones.
I mean, modern day debates is pretty much what Jerry Springer. They do the same type
with like the tranny is like, on there every time.
It's weird. With the tranny as a moderator, it's like flat versus Earth, atheist versus Muslim. It's just like the same.
It's the same, exact same arguments.
It is.
Same
it
people.
Is the same, yeah.
But it gets clicks. You know, it's a perpetual stalemate thing, and it gets clicks, and people always want to talk their talk. And
what was the Alex Stein debate? What, just that he contacted AOC? Was that what it was about?
But it didn't even happen.
Oh, it still didn't happen?
I was like, oh, this is actually like 8 days later. It's like, that's just like 3 months.
I thought it did happen. Okay, never mind.
But what is that? What are they even going to go over?
That he talked to AOC, I guess.
The other guy looks like
big booty Latina.
How is that a debate topic?
Oh, big booty Latina.
That was funny. I like Alex Stein.
Hunter Avalon. He looks like a fucking twink.
I don't know who he is, but he did in that thumbnail.
He is.
He's the
Wasn't
bottom.
he like a? Yeah.
No, he's actually
He was a
gay.
conservative.
Oh,
and
he
then
is
was-
actually
then
gay.
he-
Just putting
Conservative.
I don't know. I'm just putting that out there.
Now, Grace, do you
I like
get do you
Alex,
get
but I don't
Grace?
think he's a very good debater.
Grace,
Sorry,
since
go
it's the internet, do you get people saying that you're transgender? All these truthers think everyone's a transgender.
No.
Not
but
yet. When the
I
channel
was
gets
on
bigger, you
Hormax-
will.
Yeah. it was-
They'll be like, "This
when
is
I
a
was on
man for
Hormax's
sure."
Stream,
Yeah,
when I was on Hormax's stream, somebody said I had a Chad jawline.
yeah, that's what
So
they're
I don't know if
implying. Then they think every woman's a man and most men are women or something like that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
You know, that,
I'd take it as a compliment. But I have been accused of being FBI and everything else under the sun, but
yeah.
not
Shit.
transgender yet.
FBI. That's
Let's see. Come on, chat. Let them
Yeah.
fly. You're not doing your job. You're not a real truther.
Fed family.
The Fed family. Yeah, they're not even really a family. You're gonna hear that. They're gonna be like they're actors and they're not
Yeah,
even.
Literally, that's what people.
Oh, see,
people
yeah,
say.
I believe it.
They're
They
like-
just say some crazy
They're like,
shit.
who the hell has their who the hell has their family in a chat? Because like sometimes I'll be in the chat, and my dad will be in the chat, and then my mom will be in the chat, and they're like, oh,
Feds
but
busted.
I guess it's weird
it's
on
an
the internet.
operation. Busted.
150 subscribers. They're paying for a channel to have 100
Yeah.
subscribers.
This is a very several layers deep in operation here.
First time I clicked on your channel, you were talking to your dad. I thought it was Jim Bob for a second.
Yeah, that's definitely not Jim Bob. Jim Bob doesn't like his dad.
I'm sorry, you cut out for. You thought it was Jim Bob? You thought my dad was Jim Bob?
Yeah, for like a second.
Some of they what you know, well, I mean, he went on Jim Bob's stream first because I mean that's a whole story, but people called him Grand Bob or whatever, so people did think he looked like him. But Jim Bob's obsessed with our channel now.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Grace, you got a few minutes if we go through some links and then you just like you give your super hot 100 sub channel take on it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Can you see
I
that?
appreciate you guys like having me on and stuff.
Yeah, can you see the links when he clicks the links?
You're gonna have to
Like if you're
Yeah,
in the
okay,
room,
yeah.
if you're in the room and you can see everyone's camera, just click the one that's playing the video and it'll make it big for you.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the yearly where they try to like put the fear of God into people that Halloween candy is tainted, poisoned, even though there's really not been like a single case ever.
This is like the modern day. There's razor blades in the apples.
Yeah, now it's fentanyl.
Okay.
A bag like this at Halloween, do not take it. It's fentanyl. It'll kill you.
Drug dealers, a lot of times, they want to sell their drugs.
Well, not if they're coming over here to destroy our country.
And then so the drug dealers have houses that the kids will come and knock on the door on, and then they'll give that to them.
I'm thinking that's how it's going to happen, yeah.
So drug dealers would be giving away.
Look at this Horowitz interviewer over here.
They just crossed because Biden has our border wide open.
Okay, so the illegals that have houses that then the kids are coming to knock on the illegals' houses, and they're drug dealers that are giving the children their drugs.
Look at Fox News. All you got to do is watch an episode of Fox News.
Fox will tell you that
Coming across our borders, it's going into our playground.
they're going to be giving it away during Halloween.
Yes.
So she knows.
That's the Democrat plant. That's definitely some lib that put on a Trump.
It's so fake.
Some lib put on a Trump sweatshirt and was like, yeah, these illegal Mexicans are giving your kids fentanyl.
Yeah, exactly.
So then the actual liberals went on and did a whole thing on it.
It's
as
rage
well.
bait. It's complete rage bait.
Morning, Robin.
It's a rainbow.
That's a man. You see that? That's a man right there.
Bam.
Big jump.
He always calls this woman a man. He always does.
That's a man, dude. Man,
This
I'm
one right
sorry.
here,
Man.
Adam Zapple, big old
That's a
hands,
shit.
beat up kneecaps. Bam. Is that Everybody Loves Raymond's brother on the right? Who is that?
Look at the shoulders on this linebacker.
Raymond. Raymond.
Okay.
Raymond.
Oh, this is some guy from the Hurricane.
That's Raymond's brother. What was his name? Robert Barone.
Yeah, Robert Barone. That's right.
Ron Levi.
We're going to turn down to more on the warning with Halloween coming up about potentially deadly fentanyl pills that look like candy. Drug officials in New York confiscated 15.
Yeah, ecstasy doesn't look like that. That is so stupid.
They're not giving it away for free.
Yeah, fentanyl. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's giving away drugs for free. That's so stupid.
Stephanie Ramos is back. More. Good morning again.
Can't even get a hit of bud from someone's blunt.
Good morning, Robin. This is a new warning for parents as we get closer to Halloween. As you just mentioned, potentially deadly fentanyl pills are being made to look like candy and sidewalk chalk and are being distributed by drug traffickers. The DEA says
No, they're not.
that fentanyl, a synthetic opioid, is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. Now, the DEA is calling rainbow
Really?
fentanyl
Wow. I might actually try it. Now that you say that.
addiction amongst kids and young adults. And police have found another batch of this newly packaged poison. Right here in New York City, 15,000 rainbow fentanyl pills were seized from a car just days ago, not far from where we are right now. Many of them found in a yellow Lego box. Doctors are especially concerned, as you can imagine, that the pills may appeal to teens or young adults.
So they made one bust of a guy that had a large amount of pills, and they are linking it to Halloween.
You see all that 30s? You see all that 33s on the pills?
30
I'm
for
on.
33. They never miss.
You think this is a game?
This is a bigger part
You
of the
guys
war. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're the guest.
Do you think that's fake? I mean, I just have no idea. Are you saying it's
totally
fake?
Have you've never done drugs, have you? Yeah, no drug. If someone has a joint, you can't even get a hit from their joint unless you're their friend or something. They're not even gonna no one's giving away drugs at all. What do they think?
I see what you mean. Oh, yeah.
Do they think the kid is gonna realize where it came from and come back like, hey man, you got any more of that rainbow candy? A little 8-year-old or something.
Yeah.
Kid that didn't die.
I mean, did you guys not get sketchy candy when you were younger?
Never once.
I think the weirdest thing I ever got was a sandwich bag of popcorn from this old lady once.
That's nice.
I still ate it. I mean, I still ate it. It was fine.
Yeah.
I
Now they
can see
give
how
out.
that doesn't make any sense.
They give out. There's always the one lady that gives out a toothbrush.
I had a can of soup one time too.
You got a what?
Got a can of soup for Halloween one time, man.
You must have looked You looked homeless.
You think I had a beard when I was 7 years old, dude?
Yes. There is a big war on Halloween, though. Have you guys ever seen that? Now they switched it after COVID. They switched to trunk or treat.
Oh yeah, no, that's been going on for a long time, man. Trunk or treating.
Well,
yeah, my sister went to one of those.
It got bigger after COVID, so it's like
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like you park. I don't even know. Yeah. You park in a church parking lot or something.
Yeah, it's mostly like a church thing where people go park in the parking lot and you go from trunk to trunk getting fucking. It's so stupid. Like, why even do it? Like, it makes no sense.
And it's like teaching your kids to walk up to random trunks, wide open trunks.
It is weird. Random people giving you candy from a trunk. Yeah, that's bad optics altogether.
Yeah, right. Worse than going door to door.
Yeah, door to door was sketchy, man. I mean, for us, I mean, I guess I'm a millennial Gen Xer, fringe millennial Gen Xer, where we would take our pillowcases and just go down any neighborhood for hours and hours.
Oh yeah.
And you would have to. You look at the house and say, "Well, is this guy celebrating Halloween or not?"
I swear, I'd be knocking on the door, even if the lights weren't on, and I would just keep knocking and knocking and knocking. And then the lady would come out and be like, "We don't have any candy, go away." And I was like, okay.
Yeah, completely darked out house. Yeah, we still knock on the door.
Yeah, I didn't give you. Now it's not like that, man. Do you guys even get trick-or-treaters anymore? Barely.
Oh, no, it's a wrap.
These kids are scared to trick-or-treat nowadays.
Really? I thought they were still. I thought they went back to that. Like they.
Maybe it depends. Where do you live, Grace?
Yeah, maybe where you live. Yeah.
I live in Rhode Island.
Okay, maybe
like
in
the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Davey.
Nice.
What?
Told you.
I'm just kidding.
David Cargo lives in Rochester.
We're close enough.
She's never done drugs, Davey. She's not your type.
I did smoke some pot with my mom once, but it didn't.
Damn, you just threw your mom under the bus on the internet. Damn. Damn.
Did you see my last Feminine Friday? She got absolutely sauced on camera, so.
I didn't see it, but now I'm going to have to watch. Tell mom she's going
to.
Tell her to bust out the fentanyl Halloween candy for the next one. If you want to break 1,000 views and get monetized, that's the way to do it.
Yo. Yeah, bust out the fentanyl, the real party started.
All right, Davey. Next.
I don't know why
next
the Twix picture is so gross to me, but it's like
Twix.
We just always gotta make sure that there's not a gun inside your.
Oh, yeah. It was always like there was a needle in your candy when I was a kid. Is what the scare was.
Yeah, it was razor. It was razor blades in the Snickers,
and we had to like look for pinholes in it, and I don't think I ever once found a pinhole.
But, okay, do you guys remember those weird ass candies though? The ones that were just wrapped in like orange.
Oh, they're like kind of a caramel.
Wrapping. Oh man, they were so nasty. Like, what the fuck was that? Was like that was the tainted fucking shit right there.
I remember that shit. My shit that they don't have no more is Razzles.
The fuck is that, bro?
You see, they don't have that shit no more, man. It's called Razzles.
Did I get Mandela out of Razzles?
Dude, you didn't even fucking have a childhood if you didn't have Razzles. They look like that fentanyl candy that you showed.
Is that nerds?
Oh, of course.
Is that what that is, nerds?
Razzles are like, they look just like those fentanyl candies.
Ooh.
They're trying to bring them back.
Yeah, they did. They were like peanut butter ones. Oh,
I've never heard of Razzers either. If that makes you feel any better.
I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm the oldest one here, so. We also had did you guys have Fun Dip? Did you even have a fucking childhood?
Oh man, we had Fun Dip, man.
Okay.
Fun Dip was around, yeah.
That was like to teach you like how to dip the spoon in the Coke, like
yeah, exactly.
Predictive programming. And they had that fucking kid with the bowl cut. He had the school shooter bowl cut on the cover, and he's like dipping.
Jorts and bowl cuts, bro. Jorts and bowl cuts.
Totally predictive programming for school shooters. Speaking of sniffing stuff, is this what this bitch is doing here in this picture, Jacinda?
Yes, sir. This is the prime minister.
It looks like she's taking a little bump right there.
She's taking a full bump.
Oh wow, yeah, look at her.
Supposed to be some sort of humiliation ritual for her. Pretend like you've done a bunch of coke so people talk about you.
Yeah.
Pretend like it's an easy target. Like pretend like you're on cocaine so everyone.
That's gonna be Grace's mom on Feminist Friday, so make sure you tune in. The link's in the chat.
No, it's not feminist. It's feminine.
Oh,
get it right.
Totally different. My bad.
My mom's done some drugs.
So I
don't think she cares.
For Drew.
What?
If there's a video with a police shooting, a person doesn't get shot, the cop shoots at the car, is that fine to play?
Play it, and I'll just keep it small. There's no way the advanced AI will know what you're playing. That's why we're on the backup, because that way it's like, I don't want to like be blaming anybody.
Oh yeah, I was wondering, like, related to that, like, in the E. Michael Jones debate, you guys know E. Michael Jones. Like, I was worried that it might get taken down for like hate speech or whatever. I don't know if you would know, but like, you know, he said some stuff about the Jews. Let's just say,
What do you say?
Oh, you know, like his whole thing about them.
Well,
I can go into it, but
I don't know.
my
It's-
dad was
it's-
arguing against him, but I don't know. Like, if you guys know more about YouTube,
Is your
I
dad
have no
a
idea.
Semite defender?
Well, it was supposed to be about whether a passage in the Bible is anti-Jewish, like inherently, in the Gospel of John. You know, because I don't know if you guys are well. I don't know. You guys, some of you are, but like in the Gospel of John, it has a lot of stuff about like the Jews. But E. Michael Jones kind of turned it into like the talking about the Jews like socially, which wasn't the point of the debate, but whatever.
He'll always go there. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what did we expect, really? But
this is bread and butter. So, in San Antonio, there was a kid at a McDonald's sitting in his car. Cop is there on an unrelated whatever. You know,
Cops there for a Matt Griddle, basically.
Yeah. The cop shows up for an unrelated ticket. Looks at this guy's car and says, "This kid fled from me the other night."
Was he black?
White kid. So it doesn't
Wait,
even make sense at all.
before you play it, wait. One time I was driving to work at 4 a.m, and there was just some random dude walking down the middle of the highway, and I was like, "Oh man, somebody's gonna hit and kill this guy!" Like, so I called the non-emergency number, and I was like, "Yeah, there's like, you know, I'm northbound on 61. There's some random dude walking down the middle of the highway," and the dispatcher goes, "Well, was he black?" And I was like, "Yeah, obviously, dude. Like, come on." Okay, anyway, sorry. That just reminded me of that story. Go ahead.
All right, so whatever. This guy, the cop was there for an unrelated thing. This guy is sitting in his car. The cop radios over. "I noticed this car. He fled from me last night." You find out after the fact, the kid didn't flee from him the night before. But this is how the cop chooses to act.
Drop the McGriddle!
Put the McGriddle down, sir! Put it down!
3161. Hey, can you start me one more?
Give me the fucking adult Happy Meal!
Give me the non-binary toy now! Put it down!
No, I just want you guys to put yourself in this situation. You're just sitting in your car at McDonald's, eating a burger. You don't know that a cop's
You're already
there.
depressed. You're alone at McDonald's at late at night eating McDonald's.
I'm gonna blast a cop.
Well, like a cop doesn't come up and be like, "I'm a cop," or like even go to the side of your car. This guy just goes up and opens his door. Like creeps.
No, I'm gonna blast a cop. Cop coming up on me like that, I'm gonna blast you, son. Oh, there's a rat for you. You got no reason pulling up on me like that.
It's a 10-4.
I'm just sitting if I'm sitting in my car. That's the thing though. If your keys are in the ignition, that's like
Yeah, what
their
the
little
fuck,
thing.
dude? Damn.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
Yeah, Davey, you should have muted that part at least. Or I guess I could have. Fuck.
Shot fired! Shot fired!
Look at this guy like crying like he's in danger.
Play it again. Just go back, and I'm gonna mute it.
Is that a joke?
Just
This
that
man's
little
like-
part where he rips open the door. That's unreal.
I got it muted.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my side too.
This dude deserved to die, man. This guy, this cop right here deserves to die, man.
I told you for the last time, motherfucker, the ice cream machine is broken.
Dude, that guy had a mouthful of McChicken in his when he opened the door right there.
Probably is like, who the fuck is this?
That guy, he made it about a quarter mile. He's in.
Surprised he,
critical-
I mean, how does he not kill the guy? He's like
He's in
standing,
critical-
like,
he's
not
in
even
critical-
10 feet away, unloading a Glock
What?
17.
wait, but
How's
why?
that guy not dead?
Why
How's
did
that
he
guy
open
not
fire?
dead, dude?
Why were the police called in the first place? Do you know?
They were there on an unrelated call.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I don't know why you would react. Like, why would you react to the police that way? I mean, I'm not saying the guy was right to start shooting at him, but
Well, the cop just ripped his door open.
Resist.
He didn't even know he was a cop.
I think that's just fake because there's no way that guy's alive.
And there's no way a cop would do. I mean, cops are pieces of shit, but I think even a cop's smarter than that.
Yeah, there's no way that's real because this guy's standing 10 feet away from him with a Glock, and he's unloading at the car. The guy drives away. You think that's fucking real? You think this is real?
You're on the everything.
Come on.
Thing tonight.
Fake as fuck, dude.
Play it one more time without the sound. I want to.
Fake.
Oh, I want to mention that the officer was fired after shooting up their 17-year-old eating McDonald's burger in car.
He probably has a magazine where like there's one bullet that's real, and then like the rest are blanks. And the guy shoots the first bullet at like offshoot at the window to the right of him. I mean,
I think it's much more. It's just a guy that was a cop for 7 months, and he just felt like shooting his gun.
But he said the car fled from him the other day. I mean, that's why he was suspicious, right?
Yeah, you don't just come up and start shooting them, though, if that's...
No, I'm not saying that makes any sense.
No, I know.
He's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, the whole story doesn't make sense.
But I mean, the guy did look suspicious. I mean, like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm just saying, like...
a sandwich.
I know, but why would you try to drive away? Why wouldn't you just say, like, okay, hands up?
Because you don't even know what's happening. Your door is just ripped open. Probably has no idea.
He didn't
get but he said he was a cop.
But he didn't identify. I mean, it
he was
just...
trying to get away.
I mean, he's got a mouth full of McDonald's.
I'm not saying that makes shooting at him make any sense, but...
Hold on one second.
I don't understand that at all, but...
Just hold on 1 second. He
play it
crept
again.
up to his car.
One more time.
Play it again. Just play it.
His computer's buffering, dude. Give him a second.
Somebody said, don't be bootlicking now, Grace.
Yeah, you do sound... You sound a little bit like a bootlicker, Grace. I wasn't going to say it since you're the guest,
Ben
but...
Ben got a lot of flack for that in his debate with Andrew.
I did hear that part of it, and I was like, oh, he was doing good until that part.
Andrew has fantasies about his wife getting beaten up by cops and projected that onto my dad.
He has a weird, big poopy finger over there.
But I mean, I get it. I sound like a bootlicker. I do understand that.
I react the same way.
Do you have dreams of becoming a cop, Grace?
No. But I like cops.
I got a vehicle here that fled from me the other day. He's in the parking lot.
Yo, this motherfucker eating a sandwich by himself. Let me go shoot this motherfucker right now.
Dude's eating the McGangbang off the secret menu. This cop's so jealous.
This nigga right here on
clear,
the spot, son.
He's like, yo, this motherfucker put a mech chicken inside of a mech double. He deserves to die.
Yo, this guy deserves to die. He's eating that goy slop. He deserves to die.
Yeah.
Yo, let's end this fool right now before he gets put in the FEMA camps. This is an act of mercy, honestly.
Oh,
all right, come on, man. Come on, Davey. The suspense is killing us, bro. Come on.
Oh man.
I don't give a fuck. So the guy said that he fled away from him. That was complete bullshit.
Yeah, we get that part. I just want to see if this thing is fake or not.
Mute
it.
It's not fake, Davey? You're saying it's not fake, Davey? Okay.
Davey believes
Not
everything.
fake.
Davey's an auto believer.
He's like the anti-auto host. He's
auto believer.
Fuck, man. Damn, man.
Let's see.
It's got to be real, Davey. Otherwise, you have nothing to talk about.
Some things are real.
Two cars, the two pillars. Bam.
Bam. Twin Towers right there. Bam. You've got the one eye symbolism. One blinker working. Bam. Come on, man. This is easy, man. This is easy.
Hold on. Slow it down here. Slow it down.
Yes.
All right.
The dude's got he's got a full
He's got
two bites.
McChicken, man.
He's got two full bites in his mouth. He's like, oh shit. Oh.
How is he not dead? How is he not dead?
I don't see no glass breaking. There's no glass breaking.
Yeah, nothing. Bro, so fake.
There is little.
fake.
No.
So fake. It's a rap. That's so trash.
That's a Hollywood production. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a rap.
The glass didn't even break. The dude didn't hit the glass once. Not even front or back glass.
Yeah, you're a cop. You're a cop that takes target practice as a requirement.
He's a 7-month probationary officer. He's not some fucking...
That's so real, David Crocco. Tell me how real that is, bro.
What's the cop's name? Has he got the man or the son? Is the man or the son in the name?
How real that is, baby. Come on, bro. That's not fucking real.
Are you watching too much John Levi, Archaics, and Matt lately?
What's the cop's name?
Oh, that's so stupid. Don't say stuff like that. That's so dumb. That doesn't make any sense. You know I don't give a shit about any of those people.
What's his name?
This is obviously fake, Davey. Are you serious? Look at this shit.
Officer James Brennan was fired after shooting Eric Cantu on October 2nd in McDonald's parking lot.
That's a fake ass last name, Brennan. Nobody's last name is Brennan.
Yeah, never heard that one.
It's like almost like a palindrome.
It's like a viral McDonald's commercial. That's all it is.
Yeah. No.
It's like ba 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 ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm loving it, bro.
Look at his face, damn.
I was gonna say, is this the
look at the face in the face in the dash. Not the dash, the head or thing. What is that? That's real spooky, bro. You see it above his head?
It's a demon. A demon.
The visor, the sun visor thing. You see it? Yeah, that's
Look. Okay, his mouth's full of food, but the motherfucking sandwich ain't even unwrapped. It's a wrap.
No, it's a wrap. It's not even wrap. It's not even unwrapped, bro. Come on, man.
Could be fries, I guess.
That's not fries, bro. Fries don't come in a yellow
No,
wrap.
I'm saying in his mouth, it could be fries.
It could, yeah, because that is the ritual. You eat the fries first before you eat the burger. That's kind of like.
Do you eat McDonald's, Grace?
Yeah.
Banned. Bootlicker McDonald's eater. You're done. You're done, bud.
McDonald's eater.
Wait. I want to pull back my comments. I mean, that did seem crazy. I don't think it's fake, but I mean, it does seem crazy. But I just wouldn't react to the police like that.
How do you explain the cop unloading? How do you explain the cop unloading a clip almost at point blank range and nothing? There's no window breakage, nothing. This guy drives away from that. How do you believe that?
I don't know, but I mean, how would it be fake? So
they filmed this shit in a Hollywood studio.
How would it be fake?
Have you seen the movie?
You guys are just like the truthers. You think everything's
oh,
fake.
damn! That cut deep. That cut deep, man.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Well, that's cool. Yeah, because
but shit is fake, and they can fake anything.
I mean, they technically could fake it, but
I just don't believe it.
You guys, you're joking around. You think that's actually fake?
Yeah. No, without doubt, that's fake. Fuck.
Who faked it? Okay, so who faked it? Who staged it?
I don't know who faked it.
Them.
The kid is in the hospital?
I don't have to explain.
You don't know the kid. You don't know the kid.
Identify what I'm seeing is fake.
You should go on Jim Bob's channel.
I have to explain who's behind the whole thing to identify what the event in front of me is fake. You know what I mean? Like, do I have to explain that part?
But how would it be fake? I mean,
have you ever seen a movie?
That's a fake police officer, and he got fakely fired.
You don't see it. All you see is a hand.
I'm not. The problem is
who faked it? Why would somebody fake that?
That's an erroneous.
Social engineering.
What you need to focus on what you're seeing. What you're seeing is fake.
You see a hand.
I don't need to explain. I mean,
he could have shot and it just didn't hit the car because he was nervous.
He unloaded almost his entire clip at the car at point blank range. Are you kidding me? Come on, Grace.
That's Grace.
I just can't believe that you think that's fake.
Grace getting the hoax pill tonight. This is the hoax pill. Auto hoax.
Why would somebody fake it? For why? For why?
You don't have to understand why.
You're asking the wrong questions. Oh, you're asking the wrong questions. Did you not see the video? Do you not see that there's a problem with what you're seeing and what you're expected to adopt? There's a problem there. There's a dislike.
It was a lot different with the sound off.
All right, so
Yeah,
Grace,
but what's your theory? That those are actors?
Grace,
Yeah.
I don't know what the motivation behind it is, but what I can see, what I can tell from logic that this doesn't make sense. Okay,
Maybe
I
you
don't
just
know
think
the
they
I don't know
hit
the
the
motivation
brain.
behind it to tell that it's
just
fake.
ask, Tim, let me
You know
just
what I'm
ask her a
saying?
question.
What?
I'm gonna ask the
I'm
chat.
gonna ask her a question.
I'm gonna ask the chat. Go ahead, Davey.
So, Grace, what's your stance on 9/11?
Davey going
Okay,
right for
come on,
the.
man. Can we go back to what you believed? David Crocker, you said that was real, right? You said that video was real?
I think it could be real.
I think you have the burden of proof to me that's a fake video, that those are actors.
I'm looking at it, Grace. I'm looking at the video.
The bullets could have hit the frame.
It could have.
Or they just shot above the car because the guy was nervous. I mean, who the hell pulls out a gun and just starts shooting? I mean, the guy's obviously, like, unhinged.
I mean, the situation's weird already. It's a weird, like, why this guy's opening the door to this guy's car. Is that a police thing? Just opening.
Yeah, no cop would ever do that. They're smart enough to know that, I think.
No, I think it's
not
crazy. I think it's crazy, but I think the guy suspected because he saw the car another time and he just kind
he
of
doesn't knock on the door. He doesn't say, "Hey, I'm a
No,
police."
I think
He
it's,
doesn't
but
announce-
the car fled from him the other time, right? So he's saying like, well, if I knock on the door, this guy's gonna bolt, and he did even try to bolt even when the police even when the officer opened the door, right?
Thought he fled.
What
from
would you
him,
do
but
if
he
somebody
actually
opened
made
up
a
your
mistake
door?
on that.
What would you do?
If I saw there was a police officer, which that guy did, I would
Fluff
put
him.
my hands up.
I would hope I had a gun and I would.
The guy had a
shoot back.
burger in his hand.
He could put his hands up.
Okay,
I
great.
mean, I'm not saying it makes sense what the police officer did, but I'm just.
Grace.
Put the burger in your hands up.
Hold on, Grace.
Burger in your hands up, sir. Put the
I have a
delicious-
question, Grace.
Sesame seed
Moon
burger.
landing.
Yeah.
Was the moon landing real or fake?
Oh God, is this Jim Bob's channel? Are you
Which-
guys, who's paying?
No,
Is
we
Jim
don't
Bob
give a
paying you
shit about-
guys?
Wait, is the moon
We
landing
don't
as
give
shown
a
on
shit about
TV,
here.
was that real or fake?
Don't get paid.
I believe that was real.
Okay, next.
Do
Next
you?
clip.
Wow,
Next clip.
she's
Do you?
You're just young
Do
still.
you?
You're
You
still
don't
young.
think it was real?
It's
You don't
100.
think it was real?
It's
You guys-
100% not real.
Okay.
A 1
Do you think
million
space
percent
is
not real.
Do you think space is real?
Space is not what they tell you. I don't know what it is, but it's not what they show you on NASA.
Space is fake, but we don't know what space is. We
There's a
obviously-
space, there's a distance,
We can
there's a
look up in the
space.
sky and see it.
Yeah, there's a space between the lights you see in the sky and the ground. So there is a space, a distance, but I don't know what it is and how far it is.
No. Yeah, we're
So,
supposed to.
like, we're not
So
talking
you
about
you think
channels
the
that, like,
you think the
talk about-
government faked that we went to the moon? Do you know how many people it would take for that to be true?
Yes.
Not many.
And nobody's ever
many people did it take?
nobody's ever told the truth. Nobody's ever come forward.
No, it's the
there'd
government.
be
They're liars.
Millions of people would be involved.
No,
Nobody's ever
not
said,
millions
like,
of
you know
people.
How many people did it take to? How many people did it take to convince COVID was real? Everyone wore a mask.
Damn.
Yeah,
Got
but there
him.
were dissenters to that. There were dissenters.
Got 'em.
It was not a 100%. There were people, there were doctors who said, there are people allowed on YouTube. I don't know if you ever saw that English guy, but there's this English guy who gets millions of views who said like, well, the COVID thing is exaggerated, right? It's not just like 100% we landed on the moon. That
the
is
entire
definitely the
world.
mainstream thing. There's mainstream dissenters against COVID. Tucker
They
Carlson is
convinced the
allowed
entire
on.
world on a dime about a disease, and everyone went on with it. Are you kidding me?
Well, are you saying that wasn't real? Like that COVID it doesn't exist?
Man, you gotta be
No,
careful here.
it's-
Wooden
it's
Nichols' whole
completely
channel
not
just
fake.
got taken down. Wooden
You,
Nichols' channel got taken down for that exact
Yeah,
thing.
just say Stevie.
Hold on. This is a very serious question.
Okay.
Well, Davey's gonna be. Go ahead.
All of it.
This could hinge on our relationship right now.
What?
Do you get the VAXX?
Did you get the juice?
I do not want to answer those kind
That
of
means
questions
yes!
online.
Oh no!
I don't because
Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
No, no,
It's a wrap.
no.
If
you
you
know
wouldn't
that the-
subscribe, go unsubscribe. No,
Dude,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
unsubscribing right now, dude. That's a wrap.
You guys,
Hey,
this is
honest-
just like Hormaxer's channel. He
No, it's
sat
not.
there and asked me if I was a virgin or not, and I
Listen.
said I'm not going to answer that question. And
Okay,
then he
listen.
said,
Hold
"Oh,
on.
okay,
Hold
debate over."
Okay, listen. We're just kidding.
Just because I don't want to. I know.
Honestly,
I'm just saying.
I don't care if you do or
why
not. I don't care if you do or not. Just don't try to make me do it. People can do whatever they want.
I do not agree with mandates.
Okay,
We're having fun with it. Don't compare us to some Jew.
I don't trust no government.
You guys think I'm some kind of blue-pilled normie,
What?
right?
How old are you?
19.
Oh, that explains it. You'll get there
That
someday.
explains what? That I don't think the moon. That I think the moon
Yes.
landing is real.
Yes, you just.
That I don't believe.
I believed it at one time. I believed it until I was like 30-something years old.
And then what did you do? What convinced you? What convinced you?
I looked at it and I just thought about it, and it was obviously bullshit.
Because a lot of what people accept, they adopted it based on authority. I mean,
I agree. I think
You're
that's true.
you're not exactly encouraged to think on your own. You're just sort of, this is what it is. Take it or leave it.
What is knowing that the moon landing is fake? Because you believe that. How does that help your life?
How does it?
Not about helping her life.
How does? I mean, do you know?
You did a lot of research, right? You looked into it, right? Okay, I could do that. Maybe I would be convinced. Maybe not. How has it benefited your life?
How does what benefited my life?
No, thinking that the moon landing is, or knowing that the moon landing is fake.
How has it benefited my life that NASA spends like trillions and trillions of dollars doing all these like various retarded fucking programs? Well, how does that benefit humanity?
So you guys think that you're smart enough to figure out that this is fake, but that like the Russians who were like in a competition with us to go to space, they haven't said
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah, that was fake.
But they're
the
in a-
U.S. faked it.
They're
But
in
you guys
cahoots.
figured
They
it out,
both-
but not
they're
a
in
country
cahoots
that would
together.
really have benefited.
No, they're all in cahoots
They're
together.
in cahoots? Okay, yeah, right.
Hey,
okay.
Grace.
Everybody's in a conspiracy.
Hold on, Grace. Wait till
Come on!
Grace. Wait until you find out nukes are fake. It's gonna blow your mind.
Wait till.
Okay, now nuclear
blow your mind.
nuclear bombs are fake. So
Yeah.
what happened at Hiroshima?
Bombs.
Do you think?
Big ass
those are
bombs,
bombs. They're
because
full
they
incendiary
say
bombs.
nukes you can't like even live there for 100 years. So why did they start rebuilding like the next day and it's fine?
Yeah, literally the next day.
I don't know these things. I'm not a scientist.
You don't have to be to think about some
Are you
shit.
a scientist, girl? Come on.
Are
now.
you? Are you guys scientists? Do
I
you
don't
know how
need-
these things work?
I was told, listen,
Deep dive.
I was told if they drop a nuke, you can't even inhabit the zone for hundreds of years and thousands of years.
Wasn't that the science?
They were building the next day, and people live there now today. Hiroshima, or not Hiroshima, what's the Chernobyl? There's vegetation, there's wolves, there's all kinds of animals. They say that was a nuclear reactor. So what they tell you of thousands of years of contamination is obviously bullshit. So there is nuclear energy and there is giant bombs, but it's just not what they tell you. The scare of it.
That may be true. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't think it's worth it to look into it.
All right, so Grace, the benefit for us researching into some things is to show the level of deceit, evil, control that the government will go
It's
to.
just, when you say like, you know, what is it worth to me because I'm looking into how does it benefit me knowing the moon landing is fake? Well, it benefits me because I learned not to trust people that lie to me. I know to disregard them altogether. That's a benefit for me. Would you not say that? Would you not say
but
not
you
to
don't
trust
know.
these
You don't.
people?
You
I
don't
don't
know
know
that though. You don't know for sure,
Don't know what.
right?
Yeah, we didn't land on the moon.
So tell me so tell me something like the government has done that you like now don't trust because you know about the
Everything.
moon landing.
Everything.
That's a
Literally
huge
everything.
lie.
The government is a
You guys
organization.
trust the government. You trusted the government. This is am I back on the I feel like I'm on the Crucible again. This is literally the same argument my
you're
dad.
really-
The Crucible sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck the Crucible. No, you're not on the Crucible. This is completely different. No.
No, I'm just saying it's the same argument.
No,
It's
it's
the same.
not.
It's the same debate
What's
that we were
that?
that my dad was having.
No,
No, it was
not
about
at all.
conspiracy theories versus authority.
Well,
That's not.
That's not this. I'm just saying it's interesting.
well,
We're not
this is a
debating.
case
We're
to
just
case
kinda having
basis.
fun
Okay, like
talking
give
here.
me.
I
give me
know,
some-
I know, yeah.
It's not a debate. You're just wrong. That's all.
I think it's
I'm just
interesting.
playing.
I know. I have. I like. I
It's not
really. I don't
interesting to
know.
talk
I
about.
don't know if it's
Why do I have
true.
to accept it? Why do we have to
So
accept it? It's
it's
interesting
been
to talk about. Isn't that
been
what you guys like to do? Is to have
20-something years
discourse?
now. It's been 20-something years now.
Well, I mean,
Hold on.
okay. Somebody
Yeah.
said in the chat, like, all you have to do is look at the footage of the moon landing, and
I was
you
talking,
can
so I
see
don't
that
care
it's
about
fake.
what they said. It's been like 20 years since 9/11, so that
Yeah.
was a big one for a lot of us.
Yeah, you weren't even born yet.
Yeah, Grace was not even
You weren't
born
even
when this
born.
happened.
Your dad was sitting on the couch and you were in your dad's nuts at that time. And you're trying to tell us about conspiracies. Come on now.
I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm just saying honestly from my perspective. Okay, what do you think happened during 9/11?
No planes.
No buildings.
What'd you say?
No buildings.
Okay,
No
you guys are
buildings.
fucking with me.
No
Fine.
building theory.
That's right. Yo, no building.
We're on the next level of shit here. These truthers, they're only on no planes. We're on no buildings.
My actual theory, I can't say on YouTube.
I mean,
Well, we can't.
there's no way to know what happened, but
You know, Israel.
I
was
think there
involved.
were they could have been. I think there were tensions and that maybe security could have been tightened and that
No.
did not do certain security things. But
okay,
I don't think
I'll
it was
blow your mind here. You ready?
job, if
You
that's what
ready?
you're getting
I'll
at.
tell you the real truth is the shit was built to be destroyed. They knew the day they built it, the day that it was going to come down. So it was built and there was incendiaries in every single level built in to the structure, and the structure is mostly hollow the whole time. It's mostly hollow and it's just there, and it was planned for that long in advance.
Whole building
that
structures are
explains-
mostly hollow. They're skeletons.
Well, this
that
is literally a
explains-
skeleton.
That explains
But
all
that's
the
what it's-
predictive programming. How do you explain all the predictive
How do
programming?
you know that? I'm just curious. How do you know that?
I've
What
just
was your research?
researched it for long enough to understand that when you look at it, there's just way too much to it to know that there was a group of people that knew about it. So then that leads to believe that it was planned that day. The same year it was built was the same year they came out with the 9/11 emergency call number. So it's like a long-term plan, coordinated. So then when they're saying 9/11 on TV, you've had 30 years of planning that it was 9/11 means emergency.
Right.
A security
That's
breakdown
like
I mean, I don't know.
I do.
psychological.
Separate
thought.
airlines make
It's real
no sense.
gaslighting. It's gaslight at the end of the tunnel, right there. Right? They want to fucking gaslight you. And
No
say,
plane
oh,
hit
you
the
know, don't.
Pentagon. No plane
This is
hit
just
Train
weird.
Hill.
This is just weird. Don't believe that. That's just weird. Don't think that. Don't be crazy.
Okay, but let's just say all those things were true, right? But don't you think it leads you into sort of a conspiracy theory mindset, which leads you to think that this video of a cop and a person is fake? I mean, that's
Yes.
I can't possibly see how that would be true.
I mean,
You got to take baby steps, one step at a time.
You don't believe the media, like the news, manipulate people's feelings and emotions?
I believe they do, but I don't believe they hire actors.
Why not?
Yeah, why would that be out of the question?
Because that would be a huge liability for them, because those
Why?
actors could come out and say they told us our lines. But nobody ever does that, right?
What if they actually kill him like they did in Uvalde though?
People are not good at lying. Human beings are not good at lying. People can't keep up a lie for that long.
I don't know, the handy
Yeah, I
sex
think
toys
we're
are pretty good at it.
beyond the like if people lie or not. I think people just accept fucking nasty stuff because the news tell them that it's the right thing to do. I mean,
Drag queen story hour.
I think the news manipulates things, but I don't think they hire actors.
They
and fake
got the
things.
entire country to believe
next?
that
Sandy
Afghanistan
Hook? I
and
mean-
Iraq was part of
Definitely
9/11, and they went
Definitely
over
fake.
there and did whatever the fuck they did over there. And people
Yeah,
believe that.
they use real things
believe-
to they use real things to manipulate people to manipulate their emotions, but they don't fake things.
Why not?
So you believe passports fell out of a fucking plane, an exploded plane, and on the ground of ground zero of 9/11, it revealed Muhammad Atta to be one of the hijackers? You believe that?
No, but I don't they
Well,
know
Isn't
their
that not
names.
manipulation?
They know
Is that
their
not a
names from
manipulation
the seating of the plane that they had to get on the plane and use their names.
Couldn't they just make up
I mean,
a
I don't
name
really know
though?
anything about
Let's
it.
say it's even real. Let's say it was different people that did, and couldn't they just make up any name they wanted to? How would you know? There's no way for you to check it.
Yeah, I mean, I
mean,
really I don't
theoretically,
know. I
they
haven't,
could,
I haven't
right?
looked into it. I'm just saying on the face of it. I'm sure you could do research and find stuff about it. I'm just saying on the face of it. I can't believe that many people would have a lie for that long.
How, there's,
How, that would be insane.
it's
that
called
people
secret
died,
societies.
People died because of a lie that a lot of people know about, and you guys have figured out the lie. How does that even make sense?
Maybe nobody died.
If it was that big of a lie, then there wouldn't be any research about it, and we would be all like, this whole stream would be shut down right now because they'd be like, oh, they can't tell us
They
about
don't care.
That.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
They run the fucking
Right.
world. What do you think?
What are you gonna do?
They don't care. They don't care that the simpletons are talking about them.
This
They
is
don't care.
gold.
This is
See,
gold.
we need
yeah.
more people that don't believe in conspiracies, because then that's where the magic happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Otherwise, it's just a conspiracy circle jerk.
no.
So the official
People
story.
get too into it, and then when my dad goes on a stream, they start calling him a Fed, and they mean it.
Well, they're nuts. But
Well, but it's really easy to call them nuts, but they believe the same things you do.
well, because they have no discernment, though, and then they just automatically jump to. It doesn't take the government to come out and do that. All it takes is people that are naive to the facts.
For people to know the truth, they have to do all this research, and they have to spend a lot of time looking into this stuff, and they have to figure out for themselves what the truth is. Unless you do that, you're a normie loser. You're stupid.
Well, you got to think about it. You have to learn. You have to teach yourself how to critically think, because they're not going to teach you.
It's not exactly like go do the research. Go
watch
online and
go
do
watch
the
this
research.
YouTube video, man. Oh,
That's not what we're saying at all.
That's what
Like,
your chat is saying. They're saying like, oh, watch this YouTube video, watch that YouTube video. You'll see.
No, that's we're anti
that
that
because
kind of bullshit. That's just. But
that leads to people saying, "Oh, they're feds," just because they're naive.
Right.
Well, what's the difference between? But you guys did research, right?
Okay, yeah. So are you talking about what, 9/11?
Well, I'm saying all this stuff,
Pick
moon
one.
landing, whatever.
But it's
moon
just
landing.
obvious lies, like the 9/11.
Network, YouTube,
9/11, they say the plane hit. Then they say all the jet fuel ran down the elevator shafts, and that's what melted the building. Okay, but when the plane hits and it blows up, the fuel's gone right then and there. It's not dripping down. It's blown up. It's incinerated.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But
you guys are not engineers, right? I
don't need to be an engineer.
Maybe. But you need some knowledge of this stuff to make those kind of critical decisions. To make those assessments.
But the story, what's being addressed is the story that was told. They're saying jet fuel ran down the elevator shafts. I mean, if that's what they're telling you,
maybe they don't know exactly what happened.
Well, they wrote an official report. That's what the conclusion was.
You guys might be right. I'm just saying, it seems like an extreme point to take, especially because you're saying that people have to do all this research to know the truth.
Why is it
going to do that research?
It got them
If I don't have to do the research, then I should just believe you guys, right? But don't you say don't believe other people who do research?
I would say yes, just believe me, but most other channels would lead you the wrong way. But not your boy Drew.
You wouldn't say believe other people, but you also wouldn't say do your own research. Well, how am I supposed to know the truth? What am I supposed to do? As an uneducated blue pill normie.
Discernment.
We didn't call you any of those names.
Yeah, we never called you a blue pill normie.
Your chat is.
Don't worry about them.
Because to do the research because you weren't even born when it happened.
Okay, so we.
Okay, so you would say do the research.
Well, you have to. You didn't live through it.
Listen, there's the official story, and then there's also the truth or grooming to believe nonsense too. You know what I mean? We want you to navigate in between the two. You know what I'm saying? Because there's the blue pill shit and the truther. There's a truther indoctrination on the other side too. Like people are just like, just watch this video and you'll know the truth. It's a controlled demolition, blah 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 blah. But what we're saying is to not adopt any sort of paradigm like that, but navigate it on your own, using your own intellect and faculties.
But how am I supposed to make any decision about it? I have no idea about engineering.
It takes
or
a
anything
long
like
time.
That. Who am I supposed to trust? You guys are just offering a different worldview, just a different story. How am I supposed to take your story over somebody else's?
You have to research all sides and then compare it to what your own real world experience, which you don't have enough of yet. You will.
So now you're okay, but I'm sure
I'm just
a
saying
50-year-old person could make the same argument as me, who lived through 9/11. I'm sure they could say, well, what do you want me to do? You want me to go research, and all these different people are going to tell me different things. There's no planes, there's no buildings, it was a controlled demolition, blah, blah, blah.
No
all
buildings
this stuff,
is a
inside
joke.
job, outside job, whatever. How are they supposed to know? So you're saying personal discernment, so you're saying just whatever kind of you think. Well, then it's just about you then.
No, but it's predicated. It's predicated on
different. One, you have to use discernment, and two, you have to do.
What is discernment? What is
The
discernment?
Holy Spirit.
What is discernment?
It's
being able to figure out between multiple different things. So if you hear a couple stories, go with the one that makes the most sense.
Is discernment objective or subjective?
Oh, clearly. I mean, it's you're reaching us an objective truth through a subjective means.
Grace.
Okay, but
it's
you believe that your discernment is objective, right?
I have a question, real quick.
You're a relativist.
It's technically subjective. The way I'm processing information.
It's all relativism, right?
No, not if you're good at it. Not if you're good at it.
According to your personal definition of it, your subjective definition of what good discernment is, right?
Grace, who's in your headphone? Who's feeding you lines?
Yeah. Well, are you giving me the
feds? It's the feds in that wire. I know it.
What's with the precept script? Why are we talking about good? Why are we doing etymology things here? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep.
Well, if you're questioning a huge truth, like story,
this is good pushback.
If you're questioning a huge story that's been told to billions of people worldwide, and you're saying you know the truth about it, I'm saying and you're saying other people should learn the truth for themselves. But you're saying you know the truth, so you're saying
I would say we know closer to the truth. I wouldn't say I know the exact answer.
There's no guruism here. We're not saying we have the truth and you need to, subscribe to our Patreon here. What we're saying is use your faculties of your mind and your logic and your reason to figure out that sometimes what they say is not true. You can't just
agree. I agree.
Because the government says this, it's real. I mean, that's basic. But
sure, but
we're saying just navigate it through both worlds. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. Well, what if somebody says, "I've looked at all the research and I think it's true. I think the story that they tell is true." And
that's fine
for them.
But so that's true for them.
No.
Good for them.
So that,
I'm not.
They're believing a lie.
Truth is relative.
About it.
So it's everybody has their own personal truth.
No.
You'd say they're wrong, right?
No, but
well,
yeah,
they're wrong.
You just said you can come to your own discernment however you choose.
You can make a decision and you can be wrong. You're wrong still.
You're saying they're wrong.
You can still be wrong. Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're the only ones who know the truth.
Because Grace.
That's not what we said.
Grace.
You can live in this happy world.
Grace.
That's not what we're saying.
9/11 was just a complete wild accident that happened on multiple different planes. Everything failed perfectly that day for it to happen. You can believe that, and that's great.
Davey, wait. Time out. Time out. Davey, can you kill the links thing so it's just 4 boxes? We got a lot of dead screen. Just turn the link screen thing off. And Grace, have you heard of Building 7? The chat wants me to ask you about Building 7.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Do you know?
I don't.
Okay, there was another. So there was the 2 towers got hit by 2 planes and fell down, but then there's a 3rd tower that didn't get hit by a plane that fell down the exact same way. So how would you explain that?
I don't know.
Yeah, so we don't have to know exactly what happened. We just can call bullshit because if it felt like exactly like the other ones and there was no plane, then it's easy to discern that there's fuckery afoot.
Well, I don't know. It could have been like, I have no idea. I haven't looked into it at all. But I don't think I need to look into it, is my point. Is that, I mean, well, but my God.
Why not? Because assume it was a lie, like we're saying. Isn't that like a big deal?
If this is all a lie, then don't you think the government would be attacking you right now to stop you from telling the truth?
No, because
that billions of people believe.
They don't care.
Why wouldn't they care though? This is a huge lie.
I have
that
1,000 subscribers. They own all media channels. Why would they care about? And they're making money. They're making money on this right now. They're making money on this.
They wouldn't let anybody spread any seed of dissent if it's all a huge lie that everybody has to believe.
That's the illusion. That's the illusion. Is that's what would happen.
No, this girl's getting.
Tin, mute your thing.
I'm talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Davey, can you kill that stream? I guess it doesn't matter now that BB's in here.
I don't have any problem with anybody looking into things. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I guess like you're saying you're objectively correct, but you're also saying, well, it doesn't matter if other people think how I think because like how either there's truth or there's not truth.
I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I'm saying I can call bullshit on their story. If you had a boyfriend or somebody that came home and his story didn't add up, you might not necessarily know where he went or what he did, but you can call bullshit that it didn't add up.
Hey, this is like micro to macro level here. Like
you have a boyfriend, Grace?
No.
Stay away from Croco. He's gonna get you hooked on fentanyl from the Halloween candy bag.
I'm a good boy.
Wait, her mom was like, "Croco, come over."
Let's not be talking about
What's up, BB?
Pretty fun argument, guys. Yeah. I have to. I've been listening to it. I mean, I guess I could kind of agree a little bit with what Grace is saying. How much is worth really knowing about this stuff? I mean, I agree with most of the panel here.
Well, that's
about
kind of
9/11.
Yeah, we're kind of at that panel too, where like none of it matters, but at the same time, it's like it's obviously bullshit.
How could
does truth matter? I think that's and I tend to look at it as
it's a huge lie where people died and it's all a lie. How could that not matter?
Because like you said, it doesn't really affect your life.
In some regard,
in some ways it does, but it's better to not obsess about. Just kind of if you know and just not really obsess about it.
How would it change your life dramatically to say that the government is lying about huge stories that billions of people take for granted? Wouldn't that like really radicalize you?
Well, yeah, that's why we're here right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I tend to look at things as like the capital T truth or the little T truth. So it's like the pedestrian truth or the big ultimate truth kind of thing, which I know sounds a little bit like ambiguous, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like what's going to be the truth that matters to you? Probably that's the pedestrian truth, right?
But isn't that just relativism?
I mean, look, I guess it is on some level, right? But it's like you still have the capital T truth in mind. You know, I tend to look at it as it's like if you want to cross the road, you should wait for the green light to say yes. But it's like if you're sitting there for 10 minutes waiting for it to say green and you look and there's no cars around, it's like you may as well cross. And that's the little T truth, you know.
I mean, there's no rules to this. There's no rules. There's no sacred cows.
There's no rules except your rules.
No,
There's
no
no
one
rules. There's no
ever
sacred
said
cow.
What do you mean, our rules?
Because your rules are the correct rules because you're objectively right? So
No one's
we should do
ever
what you
I'm
did.
not saying that, Grace. I'm not saying that.
Straw
I'm
man.
saying-
No one has-
Straw man.
Because you...
Straw man.
No.
Straw man.
No.
You can't straw man the tin foil. The tin man.
The Tin Man. You straw man the Tin Man.
You straw
Damn.
man the tin man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Grace. I'm sorry.
Well, but you think you're objectively true.
No.
Your thought is true.
No. I'm not saying no. The
You don't?
method is what I'm promoting. I'm not promoting myself to be true. I'm promoting the
So you
method.
don't believe what you think is true.
No, I have my beliefs on what I think is true. I confess Christ as Lord, so that's
But
what
then
I
don't you think that that's just true? That other people should believe it because it's true?
Correct,
That's up to them. That's not.
But yeah, exactly. But that's
Other people should believe it because it is the truth.
they should, but
what are you?
it's
Yeah, what are
up
you
to
gonna
them
do?
too. It's up to them to believe it. I can't.
Of course,
But,
yeah.
but as far as everything else besides Christ, yeah, I believe there's no rules to that. I believe that the word. I mean, as Christians, as you're a Christian as yourself, you should know that men are corrupt, right? You believe men are corrupt. That we have a proclivity to malevolence. That's
Absolutely,
ingrained.
we're fallen.
Not ingrained,
But not the
this is just
government,
God
though.
is fall.
Yes.
So
yeah. Right.
Why if we take that sort of truth about humanity as God has revealed that to us, that why wouldn't these sort of conspiracies be believable to you? Why did you don't think people are this evil to like?
I don't think that is correct. I think humans are bad, but I think humans are naturally bad at lying, and they cannot possibly keep a lie going for that long. Also, how would it even make sense? So you three are the only ones
No.
who have figured out the truth.
We never said that. Straw man.
Tinfoil said. What?
Grace, you've said multiple
He
times.
believes
that
what he
we're-
knows is true.
Don't interrupt.
That's not what I'm saying, Chris.
You said multiple times that we keep saying that we're the arbiters of truth. We didn't say
We're
that.
not.
You said
but
we think we're
I'm not saying you're
correct.
the arbiters of truth, but you believe that what you know is true. The position you hold is true. Otherwise, you wouldn't hold it.
About 9/11, I believe what I researched and found out is true.
Yeah, so people are allowed to have things that they believe are true, Grace. We're not out here campaigning and billboarding it though. Like, people are allowed they have allowances into what they choose to believe through their faculties and their discernment of the world. I mean,
But you think that you think that there's a huge lie, but that you personally know the truth behind it.
I mean, what's wrong with that, really?
Well, if it's that big of a lie, why would they ever let you find out? I mean, why would they allow any of this at all? If you realize how many millions and billions of dollars would be poured into this lie?
Didn't you just say, Grace, that humans don't know how to lie? So isn't that already?
It's not a lie. That's why I'm saying it's not a lie.
So you believe the official story of 9/11? Just they were
I think
hijacked.
there may have been manipulations to get us into a war that didn't make sense, but I don't think that it was an inside job. That's right. No. You know how many billions of dollars and millions of people would have to hold that lie, and then you, tinfoil, personally know the truth about it? How does that make any sense?
Grace, you believe a bunch of kebab dudes flew planes into buildings? Really?
With box cutters?
Come on. This is insane.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I do believe that. I believe that.
Okay, but you've never really thought about it ever. You've never really taken time.
The lax security opportunity the government may or may not have sort of let happen, which then allowed the government to incite, to get us into a war that didn't really make a lot of sense. But they did do it, yes.
Grace.
What about all the documents?
How many hours of research have you done on 9/11?
What about all the money? What about the money in the Pentagon?
Let me get
got
this.
lost.
You said, well, you don't have to do all that much research, but then you say, well, how many hours of research have you done?
What about? I think Grace. I think she knows it's bullshit. She's just going for the devil's advocate, like Destiny. She's just debating points like Destiny.
Do not think it's all a lie. I do not.
Destiny killing us, bro.
Got the female Destiny here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, eh? Like someone coming in to bat for a thing that they don't believe in. I mean, if you think about it, it's like, you ever done something in your life that's like, it was unbelievable that it worked?
Man. I love it.
It was unbelievable that it worked. Like, imagine you wanted to hit the Twin Towers and to hijack a plane with fucking box cutters.
Yeah.
With fucking Stanley knives. That's pretty awesome if you did do that. It's like, it fucking worked, boys. Awesome. Boom.
Yeah, there was lax security, which there shouldn't have been, because I mean, I believe there were.
I don't know. Planes,
you know, they couldn't have shot those. They could have never shot those planes out of the sky with a fighter jet.
No way. Yeah, they wouldn't have
exactly.
shot
There's no fighter jet that could have just intercepted that.
Yeah, the Pentagon too. Don't worry.
The Pentagon, the most secure place.
Even if we go there and say that this thing about 9/11 is true, you think the moon landing is fake?
Yes. Without a doubt. Yeah.
When I look at the moon in the day, go out and look at it, and you can see right through it. You can see blue right through it. You can see the sky right behind it. It's like not
Grace,
even.
NASA. Grace, you know NASA's part of like the secular agenda to like it's an atheist agenda where the world is endless. There's space that's endless. And we're just a speck of dust in the world, kind of thing. It's stupid.
Yeah.
That's what
I agree that I don't believe in the whole. I mean, I don't really think this whole space thing is going to go anywhere. I think it's like a very scientific.
Are you a flat earther, Grace?
Thing.
Are you flat Earth?
No, are you guys? Please tell me no.
We're toilet bowl Earth here.
Toilet bowl Earth. That's right.
Totally different model. Toilet bowl Earth. Mud flood.
Oh, that's
is the reset.
what that name means. I get it.
Yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I have different names online. I'm Toilet Bowl Earth as well. Sorry.
Oh, you are.
People ban me all the time. That's why I have multiple names. I got to deal with it. I'm just trying to hang out with people and have a good time, and they don't like it.
The chat keeps asking me to ask Grace about all these different conspiracies, dude. If she believes in the moon landing and 9/11, of course she's not gonna believe all this other shit, dude.
Grace is so wholesome, man.
Yeah, Grace is wholesome. Grace hasn't been corrupted by the world yet and become bitter and cynical to see through the lies. You can't see through the veil because you haven't been raped by the world as much as we have.
You guys are basically Gnostics. You think that
Oh
you've
my God. Where did that come from?
You think you have secret knowledge and you're on a higher plane of being than other people.
No, ma'am. No, don't be doing that. No.
Not religiously, just with political stuff.
Ma'am, that's just called discernment. That's not Gnostic.
You'll get there someday.
We're not claiming to be. I'm not claiming to be better than anybody because I know this stuff.
But you're claiming to know more truth.
I'm claiming to be able to call.
I'm not over here campaigning like I'm better than you or anything.
Listen,
I'm just saying I have my own personal. This is how God gave me the faculties to discern truth in the world. Did He not? Like
yes,
and I'm using that. I'm using the God-given fucking power to fucking not accept bullshit. That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying. I can officially call bullshit. I don't have to know exactly.
Yeah, I don't have to
happened.
know. I can't know every metaphysical concept or any truth of everything. I don't know the motivations of evil people. I don't need to know that to know that something's objective.
But I can just. That might be true, but then you watch this police video and you say, "I think that's fake."
Yellow card.
I believe.
Davey.
I think that's fake. Look at using
Davey,
my
kill
senses.
the stream.
You want me to deny my senses, Grace? Oh, EBT's up in here. What's up, man?
Davey, you have to kill the link screen.
Got it, man.
What did I?
You want me Grace? Do you want me to deny my senses? You tell me to deny my reason when I'm looking at something that doesn't make sense? You want me to seriously just be like, okay, that's a cop doing his job, shooting someone, and he missed a bunch of bullets like a stormtrooper. Like it's just you want me to accept that?
Oh,
No
boy.
Here we
What's
go.
up, dude?
What did I miss? What's going on?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Hey, Grace, I'm not trying to like wasn't berating you right now. I was just saying.
No, it's good.
It's fine.
You know, I'm not,
It's good
when
to
I
have your
see something
beliefs
like that, it looks weird to
interrogated.
me, you know? It looks weird to me, you know?
You got EBT,
Well,
you
yeah,
got.
but you, the
BB
conspiracy
here. I'm gonna
thing
get outta here, guys.
it leads you to think that there's. Oh, okay.
What you say, Davey?
We're talking with you, Grace.
They're actors or somebody hired actors to be a video.
Yes.
What in the world just happened?
I don't know. I think I may have glitched or something.
Okay, there we go.
What's up, EBT?
What's happening, guys? Is there a dumpster fire going on? Is that what
Yeah, there's
happening?
a big,
Yeah,
big
Grace
time.
is doing a great job. Grace is doing a
we
great
need
job.
some female energy.
Hey, welcome to the panel, Grace. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
Grace is great,
Hey,
man.
thanks.
Yeah, Grace is great.
It's
Are we,
nice to.
are we having some disagreements or something, or what's going on?
Oh,
I
are you
haven't,
kidding
been,
me?
I haven't been listening.
Grace said moon landing is real and 9/11's real.
Yeah.
Man, you know, it's fun, man. You believe
Ben's
it,
been
fine.
blue
It doesn't
pilling
matter.
her. Ben's been blue pilling her hard. So
Yeah, Ben's blue pilling Grace.
yeah, he works for the government. He's MK Ultra.
He's a Fed.
Programmer.
Oh, obviously.
I learned that from Rim Job. I mean Jim Bob.
Made by Rim Job.
Made by Rim Job.
Yeah, my dad came up with that rim job. That's like, that's gonna take off.
That's classic. That's a good one.
Made by rim job.
So, what are you guys on? Fucking 9/11.
So we were,
She
Grace
said-
was giving us.
Good.
Go ahead, Chalk. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she's saying if you claim that you can call bullshit on these things, that you're saying you're the arbiter of truth, and that your discernment is the one and only true truth, or some bullshit.
No, I wouldn't say necessarily.
Of course not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
You guys can say that they're. You guys can say they're all joking, but there's people in your chat that are saying I'm a Jew, I'm a Fed, I'm getting fed information.
Well,
you know,
Who cares about the chat?
It's a YouTube chat.
I do think this is something that
yeah,
we
let him
usually try
talk.
to address.
well, but I mean, this is the kind of thinking that you're encouraging. They're discerning me. They're following their own discernment about me.
No, we're supposed to be
But
post-trutherism.
They're supposed to believe you as authorities, right? Because
No.
you're the new authorities.
No.
No.
Following their personal discernment to say that I'm a Jew or a Fed, but they're wrong, but you're not the authority. Wow, who's right and who's wrong? You're saying they're wrong, but they found it from their own personal discernment, so you're the arbiters of truth.
I mean, by what system are you justifying these claims that these?
Oh
guys
my
are
God, are
wrong?
we doing the precept thing now? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run away, dude. I'm gonna run. Yeah,
I guess it does get into presuppositionalism, but
no,
I
it
hate all
doesn't.
that
It doesn't
stuff
have to go
too.
there. It doesn't have to go there. We don't have to go there.
No, but I mean, I would say, I mean, the way we've tried to build this community is that I don't think any of us claim that we know anything really for sure about a lot of any of these things.
You know, I'm in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, Carol Bashkins did 9/11.
.com.
This man has a website.
And the filioque and absolute divine simplicity. All together, the Trinity.
No.
That's what did 9/11, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Filioque did 9/11. Should
Yeah.
be on a t-shirt.
Hey, Grace,
Like
did you know about? So when they captured Bin Laden, when they raided his house, Operation Neptune Spear, he had a library there at the house, and all his books in the library were all conspiracy theory books. So like the Illuminati bloodline, the Rothschilds, like Behold the Pale Horse, like Bin Laden was a big conspiracy theorist himself. Kind of strange.
It was strange, yeah.
Government got you
weird?
smoking a lot of cigarettes.
That kind of weird. Grace.
What are you saying, that he was in on it?
I don't know. It's just something to consider. I mean, I mean, like, just think about it, right? Like, Look at
consider, yeah.
Look at any picture you ever seen of Osama bin Laden. What's he wearing? He's wearing a United States military camouflage pattern.
He's wearing
I know.
If you hate the United States military and government more than anything in the entire world, tell me you're gonna wear a camouflage pattern that is purposely straight from the United States of America.
I mean, that's not proof.
You just wouldn't wear that. You just wouldn't wear that.
Yeah, no, people wear the.
No,
somebody's wearing his fucking skin.
It's just one of those little things. It's just one of those.
Fun. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are great.
It's good for us to get pushback because you do get stuck in the echo chamber all the time. And actually, Grace has convinced me. I actually believe 9/11 now, and I believe the moon landing. I'm on your side, Grace. You guys are fucking dumb.
Oh, what? Did the compressed air melted the steel beams? Is that what you're saying now?
Compressed air melted the Twin Towers, bro.
That's what it was.
That's the new one.
Are we really gonna red pill tonight?
No buildings.
No building. I'm a no building guy.
I'm a no building. No building. There were no buildings.
I'm a no building guy after the 33rd floor. Everything else was real below. The above it was all hologram. They removed it with helicopters weeks before the operation happened. And,
that makes sense.
There's a little bit of like.
Grace, do you know about the 9/11 surfer? Do you know the story about the 9/11 surfer?
No.
The guy that was on the top floor and he literally surfed his way down.
He surfed down on a piece of debris. And he was fine.
Debris pile
and he wrote a book, and he's on all kinds of interviews on mainstream news. So they say that's real.
What about the indestructible passport and ID? The Muhammad.
The dancing Israelis.
The ATT.
That's me.
The ATT is all over everything.
I brought that up to her. She didn't say nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
You can't start with gematria. You got to start small.
No, I mean in general, the
9/11 surfer's a good start.
There is a grand trial commission that started either beginning of 2021, 2020 by the architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth against the government. So the investigation is still open.
What about that weird guy on Fox that was just like, yeah, I saw the second plane come in, and he said he's the Harley guy.
The Harley guy? Yeah, the Harley guy.
See, she doesn't know about any of this, but I mean,
Grace wasn't. She
wasn't even alive.
We've all been MK Ultra'd and programmed by it because we all had to sit in class and watch it happen.
Yeah,
shit, I was like 30, dude.
Well, for Drew because he's like 60, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that I don't think it just.
But Layla did. Layla was in what, preschool at that time or what?
Yep.
Grace.
What'd you say, Grace?
Info, can I ask you a question? Are you upset that I made EBT a mod and not you?
No. This is what Papa's
Not even a little bit.
His butthead.
Just so you know, that's pretty unusual. I'm banned in almost every chat on YouTube.
I'm angry. I'm so angry. Fuck EBT, man. Sweet fucking jerk.
Yeah, you don't want to see the Iranian rage come out of this guy. He'll start launching Scud missiles across the border or something.
At least I didn't make Zen a mod. But
oh, jeez, just Zen. That dude.
If you made him a mod, I'd unsubscribe and block you immediately.
Oh, you'd ban me.
Banned.
I mean, where's your dad at? Bring your dad in here. Let's get him in the panel.
Let's get him in here. What is he doing? Smoking?
He's just gonna do more blue pilling.
I know. We want to red pill him.
That's what we like. That's what we like. That's
red.
What we want.
You got more chance of red pilling.
We don't even like that. We don't even like that.
I'll give him all the pills.
We don't like that dialectic of the red pill, blue pill. Okay. We don't give a shit about the movie Matrix. Our worldview is not based on.
We don't take drugs here. We don't believe in pills here.
You have epistemological background for that?
Yeah, it's justified and it's grounded.
Supposition.
Justified and grounded.
All I'm saying is, if this is all a huge lie, I do not understand how you guys know the truth about it.
You don't. I don't know. We never know. That's the thing that we're all stuck on because we know that nobody's ever going to know the truth of what happened that day.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will ever know the truth. It's just too much of a mystery.
Something beyond natural explanation that we know of, beyond technical.
It was like a miracle.
Something beyond technical explanation happened that day, and none of us, we're never going to know what it is until it comes to the time where the disclosure event. And that kind of just seems the storyline that they're building. Like we're building to a period where there's going to be this disclosure of all this stuff, and there's people stuck in different animal farms by different gatekeepers, and that's what Q is about, right? There's a disclosure event coming. The absurdity is just going to continue to increase.
I mean, we won't know, but you at least have a good. And you know something. We don't know.
We know it's bullshit. That's the only thing I would say.
But what we're promoting is the free exercise of your own faculties of thought and discernment to figure that out on your own, and not media-driven narratives or anti-media driven narratives to sway you.
Grace,
I'm saying, like,
wait, real quick.
Wouldn't this be a more powerful lie than would allow for this kind of dissent? Wouldn't they say like
the official explanation for what happened, technically how it went down, was formulated by the most advanced artificial intelligence computer program system in operation that exists at the Purdue University in Indiana in Lafayette, is known as the Sentient World Simulation Program, SEAS. Is also the other acronym for it. So the entire story is
Are you messing with me?
No, I'm not.
No, this is
the official explanation of how the tower collapsed comes from the most advanced artificial intelligence computer operation in the world that's located at Purdue University. That's where it comes from. It's not independently fact checked. It's not peer-based research. It's not nothing. A computer simulation called the Sentient World Simulation, which everybody's a part of. All your data everybody's data in the world goes into this one sentient simulation. And they run all these different possibilities of world events and how things could go and how they can predict stuff and stuff like this. But the entire collapse scenario is all based on what that computer program determined to be the truth.
Okay.
That's why there's a commission. That's why there's a commission, but they're also subversive because the architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth, and I said there's still an ongoing active.
Why would they let you know this information? How did you find this out?
Because I've been, ever since that moment in history, like I've been stuck at that, and so many people in our generation have been stuck on that day. Like we saw something that was unreal that day. And it took years and years for a lot of us to even process it. And then when we started to come out of it and start processing it and questioning things, it just opens it up. And then you just have to look. You just have to. It was just such a big day. Unless you experience it, there's no way to explain what happened. I mean, it's like we've been stuck in this holding pattern after that day forever. And then it also has to do with a 19.5-year, 20-year cycle that is common, known as the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, right? But there's this cycle of events that happens every 19.5, 20 years. So what happened 19.5, 20 years after 9/11? COVID-19.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had this major
COVID
world
isn't the
changing.
same as 9/11 though.
What was before
It was a
9/11
major
though?
world-changing event, right?
What was before 9/11 though? Where does that cycle fit in with that though?
Before that would have been like the Gulf Wars, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
It would have been huge. I mean, we're gonna.
Yeah.
But I mean,
My feeling
it
is
could be multiple. I mean, I'm not going to get graph paper out right now and start drawing out how the whole system works. I mean, it's just not exact. Okay, I mean, you can do the multiples. Multiply by pi, divide by phi. Add in the a little bit of sacred geometry, a little bit of Fibonacci spiral, and all that. And,
you made a good point though. Like with the holding pattern, it's like what happened before 9/11 was like a lull period to the max. I mean, realistically, I was like 2 years old when the Berlin Wall fell, and that's what I feel was strong with people's hearts that were kind of like at coming of age when that happened. That was a big thing for them. And when I was about 14 when
Bless you, Grace.
9/11 happened. Yeah, and it's like it was a big thing. You know, even here in Australia, it was huge. You know.
Yeah, that's the weirdest. It is big everywhere. Big everywhere.
Yeah,
And
it's huge. Yeah.
For living through it, you know, is like the day still. You know, I've been through traumatic kind of events in my life, and stuff, and they kind of just stick with you. But like that's just like one thing that didn't really actually personally necessarily affect me, you know, per se. It's not like I experienced death that day myself or whatever, but it was like everybody was forced to watch whatever was going on, and it's just so strange. It's like they had the TVs ready to go in the school, whether you already had the TV in the corner of the room or whether they willed the TV on the TV cart in. That in itself is one of the strangest parts of that day, is that they locked down all the schools and then forced you to watch this going on in real time. And that's tell me that's ever happened ever.
I'm just gonna jump in real quick. Thanks for having me on, Drew. Appreciate the show. Something to eat. Good talking with you, Grace. Glad you came on for a little pushback.
Nice to talk to you. I didn't mean to, but
oh no, it's perfect.
That's great. That's
great. We need feminine energy like that. BV, good to see you. EBT,
thank you.
Hilarious. Tinfoil, you know how I feel about you.
Hate you.
Love all you guys. And
all right,
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Peace out, Davey Crocco. Everyone go follow Davey Crocco.
If you can find
Davey Crocco, legend. He's a legend. I don't know if Grace knows this, but Owen or Crocco is a legendary Owen Benjamin troll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big deal. He's a big deal in the trolls of Owen Benjamin. Like for real, I'm not even joking.
I already slid in.
Oh, you already talked about it. Okay, all right. I would just shout out to Crocco.
You know, tried to make a move.
He needs more trolls.
Yeah,
all right.
I agree.
Peace out, guys. Love
Peace
you.
out.
Bye. But Owen Benjamin does believe a lot of the same things you guys believe.
Oh,
because he watches us.
He latches on to things.
He steals our jokes.
He knows when he can, he latches on to things when he knows that he can ride a wave or something. I don't think he has any original thoughts, really, to me personally. But
okay, you guys planted the seed in Grace now? It's gonna grow.
It's all about that, right? The mustard seed.
I did see the chat. The chat said, Grace, with your current mindset, you're primed up to take the mark of the beast when that comes.
Now we're getting into end time revelations.
Don't you think that they would use media though and everything to convince people to do something like that?
Who's they?
The controllers of the information.
Okay, so like an elite group of people who have almost like supernatural powers. I don't think any human being is capable of that level of conspiracy. I think there are conspiracies.
You don't think the TV could convince people to take something against their will, like a mark of the beast, if they wanted to roll that out?
The TV is the image of the beast.
The TV with its flicker rate and it induces hypnosis.
Well, I mean, people didn't get the COVID. Some people didn't get I don't know, 50, like maybe 40% of Americans didn't get the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, but that wasn't. They didn't try. Over. There was no like screwing the. Putting the screws to you or whatever. It was very, it was like a soft trial of it almost.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, but I just don't think humans are capable of that level of conspiracy. I think it was sort of.
Humans are evil, though. Like Tin was saying earlier, the man is in a fallen state. So if the government is made of men, don't you think that secret societies and all that would team up together to gain control?
But you guys know the secrets.
I don't know
because
their
they
secrets.
accidentally leaked them, even though they're so powerful
They-
they control
no.
the world, but they accidentally leaked them to you.
None of them
No,
were
I-
accidentally released. we
Well, no,
only
I
know
mean-
what they want you to know.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
Okay, so then you don't know anything. If you only know what they want you to know, then you don't know anything true. All you know is you're just fed the lie, just like me.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. The way I look at it is it's
I
like
I hate to use a Jay Dyer word, but that's
Discordian.
epistemological nihilism.
That's what they're perpetrating. That's their purpose.
If all you know is what they feed you, then you don't know any better than me.
That's their purpose.
Yeah, like
So then, how do you think you know anything?
like I
How
think
can we on that? We can
That's
we can observe.
epistemological nihilism.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is. You don't know anything unless somebody.
No,
like,
I'm not
somebody-
saying no, because we're not
secret
saying
groups
that we're
tell
not
you.
saying that understanding it would be useless. That would
But-
be
but
nihilism.
it is useless because it's just what they want you to think that you know secretly about them, right? So it's all just it's nihilistic.
No, not necessarily.
I
No,
can
not
see.
at
I
all.
don't know what his name is, but I can see him in the corner. He gets my point.
Who? Me?
Yeah, well, no. What's happened over the course of this conversation is like, what you're saying, Grace, is that there's not just one entity that has like 100% control, and I do agree. If I don't show up for work tomorrow, like that's my fault, right? It's not because of they or them or whoever the fuck, but like I think the
We
issue
don't have to
that
use pronouns around here.
yeah, of course, but like I think the issue is it's like you get into
Or
this
looking at people.
position where it's like, who's the arbiter of truth, blah, blah, blah. But you're right about the first point. Like, I don't think that anyone can have any more than 60% control over their own life to some extent. And that extends out to the TV and the people that run the TV. Definitely. I mean, just think about your own workplaces. It's like, if you stop doing the good things that you're doing tomorrow, I mean, like, is that the TV's fault? No. It's your fucking fault.
Well,
right?
If they, huh?
Yeah, am I like falling on deaf ears here? It's like if I don't turn up tomorrow to work, it's like that's my fucking fault.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's not fucking CNN's fault. It's not Fox News's fault.
Yeah, I mean, there's personal
so-
responsibility.
Yeah.
We're obviously
Absolutely.
I don't think any
Yeah,
of us here are 100% determinism.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it's like
deterministic, but there is an
when-
aspect of it that exists. But
yeah, but it's like when it comes down to it, it's like Fox, CNN, all these media companies. It's like, do they have like that 100% control? Are they also like us, where if they stop reporting on the bullshit that they report on tomorrow, is their agenda going to go by the wayside? Probably. They have to keep,
right.
banging
Equally
it
as
on.
faulty as us, right?
Oh, I think so. Absolutely. So it's like, I mean, you're kind of right, Grace, at that point. Like, when you turn the pin on other people and say, like, well, that means you're the arbiter of truth. It's like, well, no one's saying we're the arbiter of truth. It's just that, like, we have a fair amount of, like, kind of, like, thinking that's being put into it. And we're saying, I don't think this is
But
correct.
they're not even saying they're the arbiters of truth anymore. They're saying we only know the truth that the secret societies let us know, which is completely nihilistic about truth at all, right? Because
Well, how would you know anything if it didn't come through a book or TV
There'd be
or
no
something
reason
like
to
that?
even bother
because there is
questioning
no
it if it was
secret
nihilistic.
society.
There's no secret society?
There's no secret society running the world.
There's
There's multiple secret societies.
But yeah, I mean,
But if you think that
I mean,
all
you're
you
gonna-
know is from
Grace,
what
as a
they
Catholic,
give you,
as a Catholic, Grace, if you're making that claim, you're going to be denying a whole slew of papal bulls and encyclicals.
what are we talking about here? I'm lost. What?
Have you read any of the papal bulls or encyclicals against Freemasonry?
No.
Okay, let's start there probably then.
But I don't think they control the whole world. I think
No,
there
absolutely
is-
not. But their purpose is to perpetrate this kind of deluge of information, right? Because God will allow a great delusion to come upon the people.
I don't know. I haven't read the Bible myself, so I don't know if you're quoting or whatever.
I am.
It doesn't have to go that deep. I mean,
I am. I mean, I'm a Catholic, so I don't know chapter and verse and shit, but that's in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Agreed.
You don't have to go that in deep. We don't have
I think
to
it's
go
2 Thessalonians, something or another. It's in there.
I mean, we don't have to go into specifics. I mean, if you confess, if you confess the faith of Christ, and you've confessed that you know that men are fallen people, why is it so out of the realm that there are evil people in this world that want to?
I mean, everything's a conspiracy right now. Having this live stream right now is a conspiracy, technically, right? It's people that got together and did something, right? So therefore,
it's so out of the realm. This is so out of the realm.
I mean, that's you can go to jail for conspiracy, right? Can you not? Is that not an official legal? Is that not an official legal thing, right?
Yeah, against the government. Yeah.
No, not necessarily against the government.
Even in the corporation that I worked for.
Okay.
Even in the corporation I worked for, there's like sects of people that team together, and then they gain higher positions of authority, and then they bring their friends up with them as they're climbing the ranks of the corporation. And there is like different sections of these
dude
people.
Just brought out like 6 different animals in the last like 10 minutes. What's going on?
Lives in a zoo, man.
Over here. I just have 2.
He's an undercover PETA operator. He's waiting for me to eat steak again.
He was waiting for you to talk about eating Matt's cat again, and he's gonna come kick the doors down.
If they kick your door down and eat your cats, you win, bro.
That's what I said.
So Grace, to say that there's no secret societies or anything, I witnessed it firsthand just in a corporation. So of course it would you could do the exact same thing in government over long periods of time. And media.
Yeah, I yes. I'm just saying I agree that people have they have their agendas and they team up with other people. I just don't think that they pull off mass scale lies.
Well, they do, because
and
now
you guys have discerned the real truth behind the lies. The only truth you know is what they feed you from the lies.
How would you know anything if they didn't have a book or a TV? How would you know?
Huh?
If you didn't have a book or a TV or something they gave you of newspaper, how would you know anything? You'd be.
Yeah, if we're talking about epistemological,
I don't think that there's a conspiracy that is feeding me that. I think it's different people from different.
But you're saying, I'm saying, even here's what I'm saying. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying even the quote unquote conspiracies that go around in these circles and everything, all that information comes from them, and they're like subplots underneath the mainstream narrative that they tell you.
Who is them?
The controllers of the information.
Who is that?
It starts with a J.
Seriously?
Juwan. He works at a gas station.
Is it not biblical?
Yeah, but they don't have superpowers.
There's no superpowers. They control the information. And
you're saying that they have a conspiracy to a level that humans cannot have.
No, that's not true. Listen, because here's one of the things that you might not understand, because I don't think you're old enough and you haven't lived that long, is to, especially, I'm probably the oldest one here, is to see how like schools, for example, were when I was a kid 40 years ago versus now. So the timeline of 40 years, and now you got the drag queen, you got all that other crazy stuff. That was all done through media, through social engineering, and they slowly,
Leo the 13th
incrementalism, they slowly introduced all these ideas 40 years ago, a little bit, and it got a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and now 40 years later, we're watching the results of that.
But they're not in charge of anything. That's our fault as Christians for letting them do that.
100%.
They're not in charge of it. They don't control us.
100%.
It's our fault.
They still exist, right? That's a they. That's the they we're talking about.
I mean, do you think they secretly they meet up and they have discussions about what to send out there?
This is what Leo the 13th said in 1884 in Papal Encyclical Humanum Genus, paragraph 10. But to simulate and wish to lie hid, to bind men like slaves in the various tightest bonds, and without giving any sufficient reason to make use of men enslaved to the will of another for any arbitrary act, to arm men's rights hands for bloodshed, after securing impurity for the crime. All of this is an enormity which nature recoils. Wherefore, reason and truth itself makes it plain that the society of which we are speaking, is in antagonism with justice and natural uprightness. He's talking about the secret societies in this. The entire encyclical is about secret societies. And it goes on further to say that the Freemasons wish to create a public education system in which they can indoctrinate the mass of people in that system to bind them like slaves to an arbitrary act.
Yeah, but let's what about like Freud, right? I mean, he started the whole sexual revolution, right?
Well, no, really, it was this guy that came up with organite. Wilhelm Reich.
The pedo.
Yeah. William Reich was responsible for the sexual revolution, but yeah, Freud was a student of
let's just say Freud, just for
you can't just let's just say though, you can't just. But what do you want to say about Freud?
It's just an example. I'm just saying, I think Freud was not part of a secret society that told him to write those books. I'm saying he genuinely believed it. He genuinely believed that what he was saying was true, but he was wrong. He was evil. He was like fallen, but he was not part of a secret conspiracy. People are bad and they go down the wrong paths, and then they want to convince other people of that. But they're not secretly saying like, what I'm doing is I'm indoctrinating people. They think that they're right.
Well, Freud was funded by the Rockefellers, though. Part of the guys that set up the public education system.
Yeah,
but they thought they were right to do that. What I'm saying is they're not doing it.
Of course they do. Yeah, that's why they do it. That's why they do it. They want to make humanity turn against its own nature. They want you to go against your own nature.
Right. That's what it goes on in that same paragraph. A good tree cannot produce bad fruit, nor can a bad tree produce good fruit. Now the Masonic sect produces fruits with their pernicious and of the bitterest savor. For from what we have above most clearly shown, that which in their ultimate purpose forces itself into view, namely to overthrow of that whole religious and political order of the world, which Christian teaching has produced.
Okay, so let me ask, do you believe that? Do you believe in the fluoride thing?
Don't even start there. If we gotta work.
No, that's.
I don't.
I mean, that's basic stuff. I mean, is that weird to ask? Do you believe that?
I've heard the fluoride stare or whatever. That it's, the fluoride in the water makes people dumb, something like that. I don't know anything really about it.
That's pretty much the gist. You know, fluoride is just like a slow poison sort of thing. Do you believe that?
You know, like there's a famous Catholic philosopher,
no idea.
Descartes came up with the idea that your pineal gland is like your connection to, the spiritual realm, right? And that's supposedly the fluoride calcifies your pineal gland somehow, and then somehow that
your pee-pee
separates
gland.
You from.
What about somebody like Darwin? What about somebody like Darwin, though, right? I mean, he started evolution.
What about him?
Okay, well, I don't believe in his evolution, but I'm just saying he started this evolution, and evolution is sort of, if you believe in evolution, you believe that death is the meaning of life, that death is the creativity, that people are creative because they want to avoid death, right? And that led to Nazism and all other stuff, and communism, right? All this stuff, right? But he was not, he thought he was correct. That's what I'm saying, is like people can be misled by the devil. They can go down the wrong path, but they're not secretly conspiring. You could say that evolution is a way to numb everybody down and depress everybody and make them think that death creates life, right? Which is the point of evolution. But I think he genuinely thought he was right with his theory.
But I'd say that one of the weirdest things about evolution is that in school, they don't even teach evolution correct.
But listen, it doesn't matter if he believed it, who pushed it, and how they could have picked any book from anybody or any theory from anybody, and then they decided to push that on the masses.
They were anti the church. They wanted.
So it doesn't
to prove
matter if Darwin believed it himself or not. It's the people that control like the schools
Well,
and
what
all
we
that
think
stuff.
of evolution now is not what Darwin believed, though. Is that
Right.
it's
Exactly.
I don't.
It's so much different from what Darwin actually.
Grace, it's been a while since you had a heater. I think it's time for another one. Your energy's dropping low. It's time for another one.
It's like 12:30 at night.
The reason why I brought up the fluoride thing was because, I mean, you have Grace, you sort of have this sort of reliance on government authority to be true. I mean, Edward Bernays, somebody brought this up in the chat. That's why I brought it up. Is Edward Bernays was a nephew of Sigmund Freud. He's the nephew of Sigmund Freud, and he was in charge of the sort of advertising for fluoride to be something safe for people to drink in the water. He was also instrumental in the telling.
well, I mean,
women-
in Alcoa, the Aluminum Corporation of the United of America was the biggest one behind it
Because it's their waste.
Fluoride is a waste product of aluminum production.
So now they can sell their
they had to
waste.
sell it. Right.
Exactly. They can just like when you buy those little yogurts with the cookies on the top, the crumbled up cookies. That's the shit in the Oreo factory that fell apart, and they were like, why don't we put this in a cup and sell it to these motherfuckers to put in their Oreos?
People have bad reasons for making money.
No, the distribution of waste products has started. EBT and I were talking about this last night. It was predominantly because of the world wars. They had so much bulk waste product. That's why you end up seeing chemicals used for the manufacturing of armaments being put into fertilizer. And now we're
this like
consuming that.
DuPont Corporation,
DuPont, absolutely.
So all these people that made it huge, like these individual companies like DuPont, become major world, controlling groups, right?
Yeah,
with industrial waste that they need to sell industrial waste, and they don't care if it has potential side effects. If it's all about their profit.
Yeah, it's petroleum byproducts.
Everything is petroleum byproducts now at this point.
Can I ask you guys a question? How do you know if somebody has a conspiracy theory? Let's just say somebody says, I'm a Fed, okay? How would you know that they're wrong? Let's just say.
We would have to sort through the information. We'd sort through the information, and then we make a judgment.
They were saying that in the chat, and you're like, oh, well, some people are just crazy. But how do you
Grace,
know?
If we go ahead and Google your address later on, I mean, we wouldn't do that or anything. But if we went and looked at Google Map and there's a abandoned AT&T long lines facility across the street from your house, then maybe we might be able to start to build a theory. But
yeah,
as far as right now, it would just be pure speculation.
Yeah, you'd be good.
We'll be.
And the reason I brought up Edward Bernays is, I mean, because like it seems like Grace, you sort of accept the narrative that the government gives you. Like you're sort of relying your faith that the government's doing the right thing, and you don't really believe that there's a sort of conspiracy that these people were capable of doing these things. So
well, this is it goes further in on paragraph 11 with Leo the 13th. It's just really a great encyclical. Anybody should read it. But he goes on to say there may be persons amongst these, and not a few who, although not free from guilt of having entangled themselves in such associations, yet are neither themselves partners in their criminal acts nor aware of the ultimate objective which they are endeavoring to obtain. So you can have players like Freud, necessarily, like what you were bringing up. He might not even understand how he's complicit within.
He's just a tool. He's being manipulated. Right. And a lot of these people that's the thing. They're so unaware of the cybernetic control that they fall into these paradigms and these creepy alt ideologies and whatever else. Kids. Yeah, it's weird.
Somebody in the chat just said, deduce, Grace. Think for yourself, okay? But I am thinking for myself now.
The chat is. Don't worry about the chat. It's gonna throw you off.
We have
the best trolls.
Notorious.
No, I don't take it personally. I'm just saying how. Okay, somebody could deduce for themselves. I'm not taking. No, I just think it's funny.
There's no free will of knowledge that we just sort of like we're picking from and like we're acting like we're better than anybody. No, what we're promoting here is the exercise of your faculties and reasoning to sort through it. You know, that's all it is. We're not saying that we know every conspiracy.
What if somebody sorts through it and comes to a different conclusion?
Then we debate them and we talk about it and we systematically break it down and we come to scientific conclusions and that's exactly it. We're not going to sit here and try to like take a dump on someone the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, our conscience is not bound. There's nothing that's binding our conscience to accept any of these mainstream narratives. I mean, there's nothing.
Absolutely not.
Or truth or narratives, either.
No, that too. Absolutely.
We're not bound to either of them.
You said that the only information you know is the information that they allow to leak out.
Me.
So everything is the mainstream narrative.
How would you know anything? Answer that then. If it didn't come from a newspaper, or how would you even know?
Yeah.
Introspective thought and personal
If
conversation.
you thought that everything came from one source that was controlling everything and all they let you know about their secrets is what they want you to know, then yeah, you have epistemological nihilism. There's nowhere you can go. But I don't think that. That's why I can.
Nihilism too, Grace, because you said yourself that men can't. They don't know how to lie. They you know, like how does that work? How does that work in your paradigm? You know what I'm saying? It works for us. It works for us better in your paradigm when you say, well, men don't know how to lie. Well, they don't know how to hide the fucking lie as well. So we're able to pick that up ourselves. Right? Or is that
okay,
weird?
so you're saying because I'm saying people are bad at lying, that's why you guys have picked up on the lies.
Right. If you adopt that, then that supports our position better.
Sure, but according to your own logic, you're saying people are so good at lying that they convinced billions of people that somebody landed on the moon, but you, through your own research, through the details that they have allowed to get out there, that they also control, you've come to the truth about the moon landing. That's that's epistemological nihilism.
Because God
it's not just us three, though. Or those three, or myself, or anybody.
Because God didn't make us stupid.
They release.
We're given the faculties to sort the truth
It's not.
out.
I don't see how it's epistemological nihilism. I mean, it's like watching a movie and saying, "Well, that movie was full of shit."
Yeah, or
think
turning
you know
around and
what?
saying, "Hey,
Do
I found a bit of truth in this."
Do I need authority to tell me what, something that's objectively true or not? No, absolutely not. I have my own faculties to do that.
Yeah, and by the grace of God, and to deny those faculties.
You're sort of
your conscience is not bound to any regular. Why do you have to believe in the moon? I mean, like that's. I guess that would be what I would say. Like, why? Why do you feel that you have to believe?
Why is it so important?
I mean, I'm with you, Grace. That
it
doesn't make any difference to us if we know it to be true or not. But
look at BB with the collar pop like a pimp.
Showing that taco meat up there.
Looking flies.
I mean, I'm with you on that. That it really does. We don't really know. We'll never really know.
No, for sure.
Whether it happened on 9/11 or the moon landing, and, there's no sort of certitude in either of those regards. Like, I'm with you there. Like, of course not. I'm not purporting to know that I know.
Then why would you bother looking into it at all?
I'm proposing. I'm what I'm speaking out against is the acquiescence to not thinking about it.
Yeah,
if
we're
you'll never
ignoring
know
it.
the
There you
full
go.
truth, then why would you think about it?
Right, you'll just sit there and swallow it.
Because I want to contemplate it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Beings of free will. We're human beings of free will. Exercise that free will. That includes your thought.
I still question where the fuck electricity comes from sometimes. Like, why?
She ain't ready for that one, dude. She ain't ready for that one.
Technically, nobody understands electricity. There's multiple theories on how it works, and there is no official explanation of how electricity works. Electron theory is strictly a theory. Nobody knows how it works.
And it's the most commonly accepted scientific theory, and that's why we run with it, and that's why they pump it into the books, and
Well, I'll give you guys that point because it is like 12:40 in the morning, so I am gonna go. But thank you so much for having me on. This was like really fun.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming on. You can come back anytime. We're not done planting the seed yet.
Oh,
Have you
God.
bring your dad?
I expect Ben and Grace to break this down.
Yeah,
next
bring your dad. Bring your dad next time.
3 or 4 episodes going over this.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Link
bring
them to
your
my
dad.
main channel though, not this one. I need it to the
Okay.
monetized channel.
Oh, God.
All right. Thank you
Cheers.
so much for having
All
me
right.
on. You guys are really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming,
Peace.
Grace.
All right, cheers.
Hail Queen Grace.
Hey, it's good to have pushback. It's great.
Yeah, man.
No, it is good.
No, she's
I like
a
that.
She didn't.
trooper.
She didn't
she's
take
Hey, you
anything
know what?
personal.
Like,
Take
no,
the
fucking
pictures, man.
props to her, man. Like, I sat there listening for a good solid 25 minutes before I started to hop in, and I was like, you know what? Like, this has been a really good discussion. Like, at least she is trying to generate some sort of, like you're saying, playing devil's advocate. It's beneficial sometimes. It gets us out of that.
But she
like,
she does believe
That's
it
what
though.
we tend to do a lot.
She
here.
does
Yeah.
believe it all though.
Yeah, that's
But
some
she's
bullshit.
19,
Yeah, but-
dude, and that's the
yeah,
whole thing.
no,
So
and
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
she
lie.
hasn't even
Like,
picked it. She's a tadpole, bro. Like,
Right.
she's
that's the.
I got
that's
a
Pablo,
daughter older
and-
than her, dude.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's all.
Yeah.
This nigga old as fuck.
Yeah, and I tell my daughter these conspiracies, and she's like, "Dad, you're fucking nuts."
But
Yeah,
I
I
would
was
say
just
nothing
talking-
necessarily hinges on whether she believes in it or not. I would think would be kind of where I would draw the line. So,
Not
I
gonna
guess.
lie, I was right. I was in the same boat as her, fucking at that age. Not gonna lie, like someone came at me with chemtrails when I was 20. I was like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. I don't want to hear about it. You're
Hey,
a fucking kook.
Real quick,
Get the fuck out of here. It's a fucking plane, bro.
Hey.
Why are you staring at the sky all day? Keep your
hold
eyes
on, hold
fucking
on.
prize.
John Wayne in the chat said she's gonna dye her hair black and go emo the next time you see her. Emo face
Maybe.
coming next.
Oh no.
Ben's
No.
gonna be knocking at our door.
Oh god.
What did you guys do to my daughter?
Ben Thorp's gonna be knocking on EBT's door,
Yeah.
not on any of our doors. That was good, man.
It all
Yeah, I
started with
facilitated this, I guess.
the cop shooting being fake.
No, she couldn't believe it, Joe. Like, come
It
on,
blew
man.
her mind, bro.
I'm
It
not-
blew her mind. She never even considered
Oh.
it could possibly be actors.
I couldn't. I mean, come on. Am I?
Yeah,
I
but
thought
that's
I-
a really fascinating concept as someone who's never stumbled
Yeah, if
across
you've
it.
never thought of that,
let's be honest about it. Like that's I remember
Sounds
the first
retarded.
time I
It might be. Yeah, it might be
yeah,
jarring.
Elsa
yeah.
was kind of
Jarring
a little tired. Like, but you know, it's fascinating.
The more you see it, the more you're like, well, this it's just obviously just not real.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially if
I don't even know what shooting you guys are talking about, but I mean, I imagine
I don't
it
know
was
either. I'm
probably
just
fake.
saying
Oh, let's-
in general.
Can we show
fucking
it? Can I
false
share
flag.
my screen? I could show it.
New
How do I
new
share
link
it?
tender. Yeah, you can share your
I'm gonna
screen.
share my screen here.
What is epistemological nihilism though?
Let's share my screen.
That
here.
means that there's
Some dire shit.
there's no sense in no understanding or knowing how you know anything. That it's fruitless.
Yeah.
and-
Let me
I
find
thought it was a little redundant. You know, like I got what she was saying about how no one can have full control over everything, but she couldn't like drive it home, couldn't sell it. You know, it's like
You guys see that?
Yeah, how many goddamn talking points was she allowed to like prepare for all
Yes,
of this,
yeah.
and then getting dogpiled by like 5 dudes? And
She did
like,
great.
Planting the seed. Let's plant that seed. Like she stood her ground, and like props to her.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
she went on Horror Max or 2 stream the other night. So I mean, this is
Yeah,
probably
this is nothing.
No,
this is
true.
nothing.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
oh yeah,
Destiny's gonna poach her next. Watch.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see? Oh yeah, Dustin's gonna try to bang her.
He's gonna poach her. Oh,
Did you
he's
guys
gonna
see
bang
what-
Ben.
Did you guys see this?
Yeah, show EBT the.
Oh, hold on.
Turn the
Yeah,
sound
I
off
got
though,
it.
because I think that's what triggers the algo.
Okay, I got it. I'll turn it off. You see it, EBT?
Make
yeah,
it big.
yeah.
Make
All right,
it
here
big.
we go. Watch it. Watch this.
So the cop comes up,
Here,
rips
let
the
me-
door
I'll
open.
start it off in the beginning.
Yeah, unannounced, the cop just rips his door open.
He walks up on the
Oh,
car.
fuck.
Okay, this is some bullshit. Yeah.
No cop
Oh,
would do
shit.
that shit.
Yeah. No.
Like what the fuck?
Okay, look, watch. How is this
Oh,
guy not
shit.
dead? How is he not dead?
How's the window
Look
not
at it.
broke at least?
Yeah, true.
Not a window broken at all. How's this for real? Come on now.
No,
Is
I
this guy
don't
not
know.
dead?
I don't see enough to say either way, personally.
Fence sitter.
I don't know.
Fence sitter.
If anybody that shot pistol, it's not shooting pistol is not easy, especially in a high stress environment.
This is a trained cop, dude. This is a trained cop.
If you've shot pistol, shooting pistol is hard.
It's a trained policeman. You sound like a bootlicker, dude.
No. You guys, how often you guys shoot pistol?
Not as much as a trained cop.
Yeah.
I own a Glock, dude. It's not that fucking hard. It's not hard to shoot a target 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, it
Come
actually,
on, dude.
it actually is. But
It's not
Well,
that.
no,
No,
like you're
it's
saying,
not.
high
Don't
stress
fucking
environment.
play, dude.
it actually is.
EBT
High
is
stress
a-
environment.
he's such a what do you call it? The
Dude, look at that.
contrarian.
Are you kidding me? He's like so close to the car. This
He
isn't
could
like
have took a couple. He could have took a couple rounds and kept going. What happens afterwards? What
They
did he
said
get away or
he's
what?
in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, look
I'm-
at that right
I'm
there.
gonna-
He shoots him. He
Wait,
shoots
what's
him
the
right there.
cop-
Yeah.
What's the cop got? A 9mm?
And bam.
Hey,
Bam,
I'm
bam.
gonna wait till
Quick.
Mag breaks it down. Then we'll know what really happened.
It's all Satan.
It's
The
satanic.
bullets are Satan. The
Satanic.
gun is Satan.
Yeah.
Satan's in the tire, air, all of it.
This
the
one right
gasoline is
here.
made of Satan.
Bam!
trash,
You
man.
think this is real,
How do you
people?
think this is real? How do you think this is real?
This
Come on,
nothing
man.
but a McDonald commercial, people.
Even if they are real, they're staged events.
What is this guy in a BMW?
They're designed
You
to
think
be-
a white person on BMW?
Moloch worship. That's what it stands for. BMW.
They're fucking designed events, and they're created to elicit fucking emotion and create divisive fucking.
All right, pull up some Telegram, Tin.
I mean,
Back
if
to-
you
back
shut
to the
door,
show.
Why is the window gonna break? I mean,
Back to the show.
Bum ba bum.
Do it. Judges are a priority.
We have businesses that have been locked.
Wait, are we saying that Trump is DeSantis now? Oh shit!
The hand
That's
signs,
the-
y'all.
The Israel hand training.
So many important things.
It's the same goy.
It's ASL.
Damn,
You don't even know.
they write like this. Holy shit, it's the same guy.
Whoa.
They go like this
Whoa,
when they
is that a
write.
blue Sharpie?
Holy
Is that a
fucking
blue
shit,
Sharpie
dude.
and a black
It's a
Sharpie?
blue Sharpie.
Yeah, it's a blue Sharpie. That's Masonic. That's a
Oh,
Masonic
it's blue for
Sharpie.
Israel.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay, here we go.
For the chosen ones.
Wait, where's the volume?
Oh, is this the black Ewarnon? Yeah, this guy's great.
Wait, there's no volume. There's no volume, dude.
Look at the water.
There's no volume.
How could
No,
it be
Tin,
that they
there's no
built these
volume.
buildings by the water?
He's talking really low, so.
Okay, you gotta hear it. You gotta fix the volume. Start over. Start over. I can hear it
Is
now.
it, you can't hear it?
Yeah, now I could. Start over.
All right, hold on.
Make it big.
That's what my wife just told me earlier.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay, I can barely hear this guy. Like, not enough to hear it.
He's whispering. It's fucking
It's
stupid.
ASMR.
Yeah, it's not coming through.
You gotta hear him. He's the fake Ewarnon. It's hilarious.
Gwar.
Yeah. Or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's not working, dude. You can't hear it.
All right. Gay. What do you want me
Fake and
to
gay.
Yeah.
People have been stealing our Amazon packages.
It just
Oh,
seemed all
damn.
set up. The whole thing seemed set up. Obviously.
Shit. I'm about to go
Hey,
get
man.
me. Yeah, it's all fake. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
fake.
this is just a TV. The Amazon guy's just gonna leave a TV like halfway on the
They
Yeah.
do, dude.
Sidewalk.
They do, though. They do,
Yeah, they're
though.
lazy as fuck. Man. You can watch those
It's
ring
like,
videos.
shit.
They're so fucking lazy.
It'd be funnier if they were in white. If they were wearing all white
Yeah.
with the hoods.
It'd be better if they were wearing all white. with
Yeah.
cones.
Well, they're in the what's
Probably
that?
better.
The fucking Squid Game outfits.
Never seen that gay shit.
Yeah,
Pretty,
it's
pretty
don't
crazy.
waste your time.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Hey guys,
No, I
this
got
is-
like 4 episodes
Wait.
in and I was like, fucking fuck.
The craziest part is when they walk on the glass tiles and shit.
That one's okay. I kind of like the one where they all get shot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that one's kind of fucked up. Where it's like, hey man, You get caught slipping, they gonna get you. And those are like 50 caliber rounds too, so those are like blowing people.
Yeah, it was a
half
big
or
like
whatever.
automated M2 or something.
Yeah, something fucking wacky. I don't even know. I know.
I can't hear your volume, Tin, for whatever reason. Okay, hey, Tin.
I'm talking over it.
Tinfoil. On the left side in the chat, turn the volume up if you can on the left side, like of your.
Yeah, 1 second.
Somewhere else is controlling that volume because you have it all the way up.
What are you talking about, man? I can't.
I don't know. I thought there would be another, like where your name is. I thought there'd be another one just for the screen you're sharing, but I don't think so. Can you turn what's your volume at on your name? If you go over there and right click on your name on the left.
It's on.
Right click on your name. Right click.
Okay.
Right click.
Damn.
Right click. There's no volume control on yours? What the hell, man?
That's weird.
Are you on Krako's computer or what?
Fuck off, dog.
The fuck, dude?
He's upgrading,
My
okay? Just
computer
give it
works.
a week.
My computer works. It's not like
He said just give it a week.
Yep. It's a week, guys.
That was an underrated joke. That was good. Good one.
It's been a week for 2 years.
All right, fuck off.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, okay, I hear it. I hear it.
Came across.
There we go. Yeah, that's way better.
You fucking hear it now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I did literally nothing. You
All
guys
right,
are
let it
retarded.
ride.
And I wanted to show you guys exactly what the world looks like. Not only the world, but like
Why
our
Aunt Jemima
real-
got a big giant white ball? This is racist.
Look at that big ass white microphone she working at. She talking into the white man's mic.
She got a Klingon, her
Privilege.
Klingon forehead.
Oh fuck yeah.
Damn.
Looks like
You got a
it looks like an apple fritter up there.
That's the shape of the earth.
Yo, research apple.
Hey,
fritter.
hey,
Yeah.
she's a descendant of Yakub. Look at them eyebrows.
Yeah. Yo, that's some Yakub head.
That's some Yakub eyebrows.
That's a
Love
Yakub
it.
mod.
Y'all want to-
Okay, now look at this fucking map, bro.
The
Like,
fuck is that?
What the fuck?
it's like gonorrhea, bro. This is like gonorrhea right here. This is.
It looks like a
this is
mold or
fire
something.
Oh,
gonorrhea.
That's a damn monkeypox. Okay. Yeah. See,
This
now
is
this is
scalding.
some dumb. This is some dumb shit.
Yeah, how would you
What's
know
that?
that? Even if,
Guano?
so each one has an ice wall, and then the entire thing has an ice wall.
Oh my god.
What's outside of that ice wall then?
the world,
Anunnaki lands.
their own domes. Everybody has their own dome.
Which
And
one does
there's
Martin
one
Kenny live in?
here.
The third
Yeah, what
one.
happened to that dude?
Yo, shut the fuck up, dog. That's funny as fuck.
How the maps show it, just exactly how Flat Earth shows it.
Moving lands of Thoth. Yo,
Of thoughts.
Us.
yo, moving lands of Thoth. I don't even know what that means,
Fucking
bro.
Asgard's there. Fucking Asgard's there. No problem.
The lands outside of Earth. Look
Anak.
at Asgard. Look at Atlantis, Lemuria.
Asgard, really? I don't know if I want to live. In
I
Asgard.
do want to
Rainbow
live in
Bridge.
Asgard.
I do. I'd go
Yeah,
there.
I'm guarding my ass.
Oh boy.
It's butt rape island, bro.
Mermaid.
Asgard.
Still do exist.
Islands of the Death. Who wants to fucking live there?
Ocean of Poseidon.
Deathland.
Oh,
Forgotten
Forgotten
Island.
Island.
They remembered though to put it on the map.
Yep. We only forgot about it temporarily.
Oh, we forgot this bitch right here.
Yeah.
Amnesia Island.
We are
This
not
is the shit they
alone
don't
by
want you to know about.
Guys, Hades Bridge. Literally Hell's Bridge.
Yeah, where's Wakanda? The chat's asking, where's Wakanda? Ah,
We
man.
Hidden behind
ISIS.
technology. y'all.
ISIS.
Remember your lore.
Hello Akbar. Hello Akbar. Hello.
You mean the moon?
Amen, bro. Amen.
Amen.
It's like
right by
But there's
ISIS.
a whole lot
Amen
of
and
ambergris
ISIS.
washing up on that shore, though.
Ambergris.
Oh boy.
No, that's where Boat Ray is gonna die at. He's gonna die right on the Anubis Islands coast.
Like they want us to believe that we are the
Abyssal Ocean, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, Shangri-La.
That's
Island.
where all the juggalos live. Shangri-La, it's Juggalo land.
I'm there. I'm already
there. It's like Australia where they send all the criminals. They send all the juggalos to Shangri-La.
How'd you know?
Whoop,
Yo, free in this Obama Island right here. This is the Obama phone islands right here. Free islands.
Barry
Where
Satoro
you
land.
can figure out how the fuck magnets work is right there.
Hells yeah. The hidden island.
The lands of
magnetism.
Orion. So these are just stars now. Now they're named after stars.
Yeah, they're just making up words now. Bellatrix?
Beetlejuice.
Yo, Beetlejuice solar system.
Lori
Don't say it 3
Lightfoot.
times.
It's Lori Lightfoot's homeland.
She'll appear. She's gonna appear behind you.
That's why she looks so fucking crazy.
Whoa.
This is like copyright 2022 by somebody. Somebody's selling this shit.
No, wait till you get to it.
Confundin. Made by Con.
Human Colony.
Confunding.
Human Colony, right here. Human Colony.
Human colony.
Like, what is it?
It's the land of Mars.
Wait till you get to it, bro. Wait till you get to it.
Realm. And so you see lands of Mars. You see Venus. You see Neptune. Look, the Anunnaki lands. Y'all know who they are.
Yeah, Anunnaki land.
Nephilim Archive. I read about them on NephilimArchive.com.
I did not watch it on the History Channel.
Wait, here it is. Listen, Drew, right here.
YouTube is the guy that put me up on this map. Yes, you do have to pay for it, but it is well worth it.
Yo, that's it. You gotta pay for this map, bro.
How much?
Yep, fork over the shekels, and then you'll get.
Is it Billy Carlson? Billy Carlson selling this shit?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for the map.
Just watch One Piece.
It's free, bro.
That's how he got that Rolls Royce selling these maps.
Absolutely.
This looks like one of Archaic's charts, just little circles all over.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these worlds.
Whoa.
World. Bacon. That's where bacon comes from.
Mm-hmm. It's Pig Island.
The toxic lands.
Mercury.
I heard the girls there are nasty whores on the toxic lands.
This map is what your tramp stamp looks like after you just got yourself a honey bun.
Area.
Area. What descriptive. You know what that is.
Nas Confundin.
On YouTube is the guy that put me up on this map. Yes, you do have to pay for it, but it is well worth
Why?
it.
I can look at it free right here.
Yep, already done it. I ain't paying you no $22.
Go and check him out.
Yeah, I think I've seen all I need to see of it.
I've seen this map before. They're full of shit.
Planets in our sky. We're not
The
looking at
abysmal ocean.
No, look at Venus. We're not looking at the actual planets. Like there are not planets. We are looking at the field of their
Sagitta.
zone.
Shout out Shannon Sagittarius.
That is the reason why.
Grace Thorp. Hey, Grace Thorp
is this truth unveiled? No, that's
coronavirus. Hey, Grace Thorp is just Shannon Sagittarius. Same actor.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, did you guys figure that out yet?
Time traveler?
It doesn't look, like a regular, planet that they're showing us those pictures from NASA. Those are not.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen nothing like this in the sky.
Machiavellian Islands? Damn, man, they just.
It's because you don't have that Nikon 15,000 or whatever.
Right.
You just need a better camera, man. The same one that's been around.
Need that P6 million.
For the last 20 years, there's no better technology now.
All right, next clip.
Camera.
We're coming up on 3 hours. Next clip.
All right, next clip.
Last clip. Last one.
Roll it.
Last one. Then we're at 3 hours. Find a good one.
All right.
Ain't no one gonna watch 3 hours.
Is a lie. Majority of the stuff that we were taught in school is a lie.
Sam
Because when
Cassell.
we started to put two together, shit ain't adding up. You mean to tell me the 18th century settlers who rode around in stuff like this, who lived in houses like this. I mean, it's not a bad house, but it's not like
shit, man. We be thinking it, shit. You know what I'm saying?
fucking amazing. You mean to tell
It's
me
not
these are the
fucking
same
amazing.
people that built
You
structures
built a
like
house.
It's no plantation house or anything.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, why don't people stay
Hey,
in
why you
Max's
think
coast?
why you think them wagons had them big wheels on there, son? Why you think they rolling around with them big
on
wheels?
them, on them deep dish.
Yeah, what's funny is
them Twinkies.
She's comparing a house built like this to a cathedral that took almost 600 years.
50 years to build or something.
Is that Notre Dame?
It's
Notre
crazy.
Dame?
I've been to like giant cathedrals like that. They take a very long time to build by very skilled individuals.
Why isn't my houses built like the cathedrals and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
why
it's
am
not
I-
built out of solid stone by some of the best craftsmen that you could possibly fathom. Trying to.
A lot of it's cast though. Really though. It's
Yeah,
cast.
that's also true. Well, the one I went to,
end on that
it
bullshit
was
ass
weird.
video.
One more.
Let's end on some, you want to end on some Goya?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you guys!
Outside, so the guys, your neighbors are going to say, wow, look at those wealthy Jews. But inside, keep a low profile. And you know what he says? He says it's unbelievable. Esav hates us. That's what Rabbi Zitron was talking about.
Shut it down.
Esav hates us because they still are angry. Yaakov took the bracha.
Oh,
why is it? A person has $100, he has to show off as if he's got 200. He's got 1,000, he's got to show off that he's got 2,000.
Really?
Let's keep a low profile. Don't tell the people at work.
Yeah, let's keep a low profile. Keep
Why-
it real low.
Why
Under
he got
5'6".
Why he got them Rango eyes?
Feel like we have. You don't have wonderful children that are giving them nachas.
Wait
like
for
we
his
have.
fucking circumcision. Or yeah.
His fucking eye goes in the bank. He can see inside the fucking safe.
They're not Jewish. It's hurting them. Keep a low profile. In Germany, the Jews wouldn't push their nose into society, judges, lawyers, this, everywhere, control, politics, money, success. It drives them crazy. Jews should have taken the advice of Yaakov Avinu. He said to his sons, they're all handsome, nice, righteous, and wealthy. Do not come in one door when you go to buy food. Why? What's the problem, Father? They're going to see all of you full of cash. They're all dressed well. You're coming in one door, all one family of Jews. They'll go crazy. Drives them crazy. You go from here, you go from there. Don't come at the same time. Don't make too much show off. Not to talk about Bill Manchin.
What is he talking about? I like his periwinkle tie.
And all these things that drives them even more crazy.
Very
Yo,
flashy.
That tie is busting though. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty
Periwinkle.
Is that
Guys
periwinkle?
got some schmatz in their schmeckle pusses or what's going on?
Anybody want to talk any shit? We're at 3 hours. I gotta shut it down.
Let's talk some shit. What's up? This dude, you know, he's just gonna oive out for a minute. I don't know who cares. Like,
Oy vey. Shut it down, he said.
shut it down.
EVT, tinfoil, straight jacket, BV, bong ripper, Davey Crocco, and Grace Thorp. Thank you to everyone that was here.
And Samuel.
See you guys here next week for Sunday Night Yeet. Peace.